Yeah, so top 8, right? Dude, Steeler in top 8 is so cool, right? Shout out. I mean, he's good. I'm not saying like it's surprising or anything, but you know, shout out. Brickcore member right there. Elsa, right? So this is probably, I mean, Elsa, I think is rocking the Catalina a lot of the time these days, but you know, they still rock the Nier. They still, so Steeler, Elsa's Avatar versus Catalina. This should be fun. I assume Steeler's rocking the Avatar anyway. Aaron probably on Belial, Zeram, Charlotta, of course, that's the winner's side, top 8. Angel and Zippy and Lon. Lon is an Uno. Zippy plays Lucilius. Angel, this is not, actually I'm not entirely familiar. This is not Angel. Angel's a Eustace. Angel, I can't remember who they play exactly. And then this match hasn't updated yet. This was BSG versus Krylos, right? Vasaraga Belial right there, and BSG pulled that out. Very, very well played set. Angel playing Versusi. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, so that's our top 8. Quick, as we're sort of getting into this, quick little bit of context. This is for the Arc World Tour 2024, big fun event. This CEOTaku 2024 right here is a gold event, which means this is also, it's not the final gold event. This Cygames Cup, wait, no, this is for Guilty Gear Strive. I was like, Cygames Cup, it's not gold, it's platinum. Yeah, there you go. This is our final gold event here, CEOTaku, and then we have 3 platinums in the LCQ, and then the finals playing for $100,000 right there. Very cool. So if you don't know what this means, gold, 100 points for winning, 45 seconds, 20, 12, 8, 6, you get the idea. The platinum events, if you win, you get a direct invite, and then it kind of trickles down. You can see how it staggers. First at a gold is second at a platinum, second at a gold is third at a platinum, etc. Right? For our standings so far, of the people who are in our top 8, right? So Zane, Toro, Zippy's here, right? Zippy can just help take away some points from people who might be not qualified yet, or just, I mean, even more fully secure their spot, right? Zippy is qualified for top 8 right there, but there is still a lot of points up for grabs. Like Zeram is here, right, at 111. This gold event worth 100. How many slots are there for AWT? 16. So you see there are these like 8 sort of green slots. There's 5 of them filled so far. These are people that auto-qualify because they won a platinum event. So Rookies has 0 points, but he won a platinum event. I forget exactly which one. So he's just auto-invited, right? So there are 8. We can actually check. Yeah, also shout out Wikipedia, man. What a great website. He won. You want EO Japan? Yeah, right. I knew this. I knew this one. Yeah. Right. I think he. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so these 5 are auto qualified no matter how many points they have, and these like greener ones, these guys are ones who are currently, if the tour ended, if the qualifications ended right now, these are the guys with the 8 most points, right? Zane, Toro, Zippy, Gamera, Fitison, Elsa, and Space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, there's 7 here because there's one slot for whoever just gets in through the LCQ, I believe, right? So 7 through points, 8 through platinums, and then 1 through LCQ. So yeah, Zeram right here is at 111, but he's far from out of it. So if he wins this, for example, which Zeram is entirely capable of doing, of course, that's a gold event, he goes with 211. If he then doesn't win, like another platinum event, if he goes to like Frosty or something, doesn't win it, but gets second at a platinum is another 100. So Zeram, if he wins this, gets second at Frosty, that's no easy task, but Zeram's very good. Immediately up to 311 puts him like here, right? So it is still useful for Zippy to, even though he's like 3rd on points right now, definitely a good idea for Zippy to still try and place well at these events, right? I mean, if you win a platinum too, that's the goated status. You still have to worry about it at all. Rookie's just sitting there with 0, and he's fine. Zeram has a chance. Zeram's really good, man. I mean, everyone in this in this top 8, right? Very, very strong players, certainly. But yeah, that's sort of the context right there. They're on a break right now. Hydrate, so true. Psycho rant about why Siegfried is actually bottom 1. Go, yeah, sure, we'll do that. Yeah, when the break is over, top 8 begins and the fun starts to happen. That is rude. This is how I know it's a button check, because Elsa's rocking the Nier. That's tough, man. Isn't that crazy? Just how much the world has changed, right? Like I think that was J2 there saying that the fact that Elsa's rocking the Nier means it must be a button check. Oof. It really we've come a long way since the release of the game, huh? Yeah, Elsa, I think mostly, I mean, especially for like top 8 of a big tournament like this, we're probably expecting the Catalina. I think they've been rocking that, doing very well with it. But you know, gotta rep the Nier when you can, I suppose. Poor Nier. Yeah, I know a lot of people they're not gonna have a lot of sympathy for Nier. I get that, but it is definitely interesting to see how things have evolved, right? Like, can you imagine show that to someone? If you show that to someone from 8 months ago, right? And you hear, because J2 didn't actually say it, he just sent, Elsa, picked the Nier, and then J2 went, this is how I know it's a button check. Show that to someone from 8 months ago, they'll think they would assume that Steeler doesn't play Avatar and is doing it for fun, right? They'd be like, oh, okay, like he's just doing the avatar because it's like he's a funny character. But it's very funny to think about the fact that Avatar is like 100 times better than Nier right now. Wait, what? All right, okay, Elsa, okay, Elsa. They found maybe one of the only characters worse than Nier right now. I don't know quite where I want to put Vicala yet, but she doesn't feel super strong. I'll tell you that for free. This is gonna be interesting, man. I don't know exactly how this works. They got me there for a moment. Yeah, I don't know what else was cooking up, but it was a good joke. It's like hovering. It's like hovering in the wrong champion in League for a sec. All right, so top 8. This is winners, heavens. My bad, heavens semis. We got heaven or hells here, right, for winners and losers. Steeler, really, I love seeing an Abel do well in tournament, right? The character's very strong, but it can be very inconsistent. So shout out to Steeler. Been repping the Abel since day 1, basically. Ooh, good stuff. Gets the counter hit. Good conversion for the crouching there, right? With that crouching hit, Abel can get the Goomba Stomp and keep shit going without even have to spend any of his EX resources necessarily. Big damage into the reset. Ooh, okay. Hard knockdown Brave counter. That shit's still in the game for now. Hey, Brick, have I missed much? No, Osam, this is literally the first match. Uni top 8 went a little bit long, so you got here just in time. This is literally our first round of our first match of winners semis here in top 8. Elsa on Catalina, the Steeler on Abel. You're dead, though. Yup. He doesn't drop these. This is world's easiest kill here. Going for a little bit of optimization on it, too. That was a little late, though, on that SSBA. Okay. She was a little closer to the ground than I would have wanted her to be for the SSBA, but the nice thing about the command grab SSBAs, right, is they do start up much faster than the other supers in this game. There's a lot of SBAs, SSBAs that are like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sort of frame startup. Most command grab supers are like 9, right? So much easier to catch someone with that. Just hopped on. How far into the event are we? We just started top 8. Uni top 8 went long. Defiant won Uni top 8. I don't know who was against him in Grands, but it was to my understanding. I kind of checked. I was doing a bunch of Wordles and stuff. But Defiant won. Oh, okay. Oh, no big punish, honestly. Very nice for Abel to whiff the DP and just be totally fine there, right? Ah, yeah. You know, Enchanted Lands is being used as this gigantic poke. I kind of like it, right? I make fun of this move a lot, but I like the idea of it just being used as this like damn near full screen poke that Cat can throw out to punish you for trying to get out of the corner, right? And the EX1 wall bounces too. Oh, big fan. Rolls the button, no such luck. This is a 2-touch for Abel though, even from like his back to the corner here. Don't get it twisted. Problem is he's almost on chip now. Yep. You gotta start dodging some of these, brother! And the Brave counter. You saw that? Elsa armors, or Brave counters through the Rejected Truth there, the rocks. But the Brave counter invuln lasts long enough that it also goes through the Pact follow-up. Very sad there. I mean, to be fair, had that gotten blocked, Steeler was like -15 on block and was gonna die anyway. But an interesting little note about BC invuln there. It does last for quite a bit. That's why if you want to do like the funny thing that you see a lot of the time in these tournaments where like pros will like BC a BC a BC, you have to delay your BC. If you go right away, you're just gonna your BC will go right through the invuln of the other guy. Okay, Devil Gen not gonna find its mark. Also, I think Steeler could be spot dodging a lot more of these projectiles, right? Saves him some chip, and in the case of the U Fireball, doesn't give Elsa the meter back either for blocking the Fireball. Oh, I think that he tried to go for the Rekka there. I'm not sure if he wanted to like anti-air and just got into technical input or what, but oh, good conversion from Elsa too, man. Oh, so good. So the timing just so happened to work out that the U Fireball won, but like what good focus by Elsa to be able to convert off of that, right? That was a weird ass hit. Abel in top 8, you'll have to see it. True. That was a weird hit for Elsa, but they just converted off it so easily. Well done. Oh, Steeler. Oh, we have button. You had a button check, man. They had a whole button check round. His controls were back. Oh, so that's why. You see, he went for the Rekka when he tried to anti-air there, and I thought it was really his skill was misbound apparently, like his skill button. He went for the anti-air, like he went for the Rekka when Elsa jumped at him earlier in that round, right before the interaction that killed him, and I was like, what was that? Did he like get the technical input accidentally? But no, apparently he just like had skill bound to the wrong button, man. You have a whole button check. How did you? You know, it's okay. Tournament nerves, it happens. Steeler's trolling. How can that happen when you have a button check? He's nervous, probably. Top 8 of a gold event. Oh, you're fighting like, I mean, Steeler's a good player certainly, but like definitely a very strong player, right? But I don't think quite as used to like the bright lights here as Elsa is, right? Ooh, this is a lot of damage, man. It's a lot of damage. Ooh, okay, yeah, and we'll kill Abel. Hell. Do what you want, do what you like. All right, so this is, I think it's all best of fives, I believe. They're not, they got time. But Steeler's still got room here. He's got rope still. Ooh, preemptive brave counter from Elsa. Neither punished nor spot dodged by Steeler, unfortunately. Okay, but hold on. He's got no brave points. He might as well just dump everything at this point. You're gonna die the next time you get touched anyway. This is the media. Yeah, I mean, some nerves, right? It happens. Like, it happens. It's scary, man. He's playing in the top 8 of an Arc World Tour Gold event, right? Fighting a very strong player in Elsa. You're playing Avatar Belial, where like one mistake will often... Oh, it is best of 3. It is best of 3. Okay. Where like one mistake could lead to your death. They are wall brawling this. Cool. Okay. Two Steelers. I can't tell if Steeler is really tall or if Elsa's really short. What's that? If you would please consult the graph. Yeah. Okay, Elsa. Yeah, rough. It's okay. I mean, listen. Steeler, I mean, he's still in it, first off. He just goes down to losers. But amazing stuff by Steeler to even be in this winner's side top 8. That's my GOAT right there. Brickcord member. Shout out to the boy. Shout out to Abel. Catalina, very honest damage. Okay, keep in mind, she's hitting Avatar Belial, right? You always have to think about it as like, if Catalina is if anyone is hitting Avatar Belial, think of it as they are hitting any other character if that character was on 1 brave point, right? Abel has 15 to 20% less health than your average character, so he literally counts as being on 1 brave point all the time. So, imagine how hard it was to get winner's side top 8 on Abel. Yeah, man. Abel's strong, but he's an inconsistent character is the problem. That is more so incredibly boring, IMO? I don't think so. I think the threat of H-Enchanted Lands, like when Abel's in the corner there, I think there's a lot of the fact that it's like this gigantic full screen poke that could just lead to his death if it lands. It makes it so even from like far away, there's a lot of tension there, right? Steeler has to choose how to get out of the corner very carefully. I think her combos look maybe you're sick of the roller skates at this point, but I think the combo looks cool too. Still scary seeing such a big red bar. I mean, yeah, Cat also hits hard at this point, right? Cat hits hard and Abel is on 1 brave point all the time. There's your Evo champion right there, Mr. Deac. This is going to be Aaron Deac versus Zeram. Should be a fun match. Cat just straight up didn't let Abel engage much. Defensive ass character, very good defensive character. Okay, let's see. How do you get out of the corner against Cat anyway? I mean, there are ways. H-Enchanted Lands is minus on block if you do block it, right? So if you do block that shit, you can try to take your... It depends on what character you're playing, certainly. You try to take your turn back. Besides that, I mean, if she's like just... For a lot of characters to try to space you out like that, you do have to just like gamble on... Assuming you're a character with a 6XL that goes a good distance. Like you're not like playing like a Vasaraga or Ladiva or a Versuja or something. You do oftentimes just have to gamble on trying to close, like when they're sitting there, like close the distance with a 6XL. It is unreactable, right? It's a 10 frame starting move. 9 frames if you do it properly. So you can try it like if someone's just spacing you out at like normal distance, like big normal range, you want to usually dash L out. But I mean, you're taking a gamble, right? The problem is a well-piloted Cat is really hard to get your turn. Well, I mean, if you're in the corner, it's bad for you, right? Like every character in the game is going to have a very it's gonna be very risky to try and take your turn back in the corner. Catalina does have some very nice buttons though, right? So you'll find her spacing your ass out like that. But yeah, the RPS there is like basically block or like 6XL at them, right? Because again, if you 6XL at them when they're spaced out, you can get the dash start up a lot safer than if they were right in your face. And if they block it, you're plus. Right. Bow chicken, bow down. Alright, Zeram, Aaron, Belial, Charlotta, obviously. Very expected here. Yeah! And the vocals in the back there. Thank you, Mr. All Hell. Mr. Japanese Linkin Park.
From Zeram, of course, the jump scares, whether it's EX Charlotta Ball or, of course, U-Ball, a great way to...
I actually don't exactly know how much Charlotta likes or does not like this matchup. You know, little button check. They're twerking on that shit. I would imagine. I mean, I will say, right, Belial is... His anti-airs are only okay, considering, like, how good he is at everything else, right? Like Belial's 2H is only okay. His anti-air combos, by and large, are only okay. Unless he gets like a really good starter, like a heavy starter or something for the anti-air. So like I could see a world where Zeram could try and bully him in the air a little bit here, right? Belial is not exactly vain as far as anti-Aaron goes. I couldn't see a world here. Matchup is Scramble Fiesta. Well, 2H hitbox is a bit weird. Yeah. Well, his anti-air is not amazing. It's not bad by any means, but it's not amazing. And Charlotta's air approach is amazing. So there's a world where there's a mismatch here. Playing the 2B theme, based. We got fucking pretty unpunishable DPs. Not unpunishable, but hard to punish DPs on both sides. Lots of gap closures from Charlotta. Whose team is this again? This is Cagliostro, right? Prettiest Alchemist. It's gonna transition to the metal aspect, like right now. Yeah. Belial with the glasses. Nerd emoji Belial. It won't help you grow an inch. Don't bully her. Alright, Aaron Deac versus Zeram. Best of 3s. Now, this top 8 might go pretty fast if that's the case. Assuming they're only doing best of 5s for finals, like winners finals, losers finals, grands. Okay. Plus on that. Oh, I'm trying to mash. Nice. Not a lot of damage, but gets him closer to the corner, which is where Charlotta really shines. She does a lot of damage. She gets you in the corner. Good Brave counter. Safe place to Brave counter, right? That claw's plus, and he can't cancel out of it. So for a fact you can Brave counter there and get a turn. Oh, nice. Sits there, does nothing. He's been so aggressive the whole round so far, right? And immediately, just gets a advantage and does nothing with it. Baits Aaron to the DP, and that should be round 1. Nice. Good stuff. Mr. Streamer, your mouse is on screen. Let me move it over here. There you go. Mr. Streamer, your mouse is no longer on screen. Like a book. Oh, okay, there's a gap in her who are doing like auto combo or normal into that M Sword of Lumiel. It's like 20-something frame startup. So there is usually a gap. You can spot dodge there and then your plus. That's pretty risky. You can also DP there, and then of course you just hit her out of it. Also pretty risky, but sometimes you gotta take some risks, man. In the mid screen too, Charlotta does not do like a ton of damage in the mid screen without committing a lot of resource. So like Aaron, he can be a little bit more safe to take like big risks like that. DPing in the mid screen, especially before Zeram had a lot of meter on him. Ooh, okay, sure. Pick up UDP. That's plus on block now, Aaron. That's plus on block now. They changed that shit in the Versuja patch. Probably, I mean, he knows that. He probably tried to take a risk, I suppose, take his turn back. Sure. Oh, good spot dodge on the H Fireball, man. That is good stuff, yeah. That is tough to do on reaction, right? But I don't think that was a reaction. I think Zeram just hard read that. Right. Mr. Streamer, I can still imagine your mouse on screen. Please fix it. I can give you a lobotomy, if that helps. I almost alt-tab to update the overlay right there. Good spot dodge on that H Fireball again. Like it's the kind of thing that's like it is a read, but Belial, as you saw, was like really minus there too, right? Oh, what the 6-6H? Just gets him on the other side, right? Okay, sure. Nice. Dude, Zeram is running this very well right now. Good side swap on the DP. Keeping the pressure tight as well, right? Forcing Aaron to kind of take some of this. Oh, speaking of, though, that was fake as fuck. Interesting. Ah, and the BC bait with the parry. Dude. Zeram's just, I mean, like, it's just reads, right? It's just reads. Feels like he's kind of in Aaron's head a bit. It's only fake if it doesn't work. So true. Oh, yeah, I mean, it just feels like Zeram has his tempo in this, right? Like yes, he's playing well, but a lot of things also just it feels like he's just guessing right, He just knows. Ooh, okay. Didn't react to the command grab, unfortunately. Good stuff by Aaron. Represents some different options, right? This is this is the strength of Belial at the end of the day. It's the strength of the toolkit, and it really does rely on the player to utilize that toolkit well to make it shine. And obviously, Aaron more than good enough to do something like that, right? Get some command grabs in, get some shimmies in, show him some different looks. It gives Zeram more things to worry about, and it makes all of your offense more effective. You'll be less likely to hard read, spot dodge the H Fireball if there could be 7 other things coming, right? Oh, that shimmy. That was pure aura on that shimmy, right? You see how far away from him he was when Zeram threw there? His fucking spirit pressure, his Bankai crushed his mind there, unfortunately. Aaron also, just forever has been sort of the shimmy god, right? So I think there's a little bit of extra pressure on the brain there. Almost like a misinput. Yep. Make the ops look foolish. Just split an atom in the ops hood. This may have far-reaching consequences beyond just our petty beef. Oh, got him jumping with the 5L. Hold on a second. Oh, good old Belial 2M. Not too much counterplay there. Oh, nice whiff, dude. That far H is the best whiff punish get button in the entire game, I swear to God. Oh, this should be a kill. Yup. 6 frame, close M, up close right that, right? Belial his 5M rather, has 2 hits. The first hit comes out in 6 frames, the second one in 8. So if you're up close, you got a 6 frame medium. Nice and easy. Okay, that's 668 was plus. I think that one's minus. It's never punishable for Belial, but it was definitely Zeram's turn. Oh, yeah, and so I'm talking about, right? Belial's anti-airs are not spectacular. There's a lot of characters whose 2Hs would have actually clipped Zeram on the way in right there. Belial's not quite one of them. Oh, drops the confirm, but it's fine. Back throw incident regardless. Nice stuff. Gets him away. Yeah, both of them obviously doing the optimal thing there in the clash. Well done. I like this from Aaron Deac. It seems like Zeram is very committed to the fact he's going to be Brave countering these. Like, if you just have 50 meter to spend, you can get 12.5% of it back to guarantee take a Brave point off this little gremlin, right? Might not pan out right now, though. You're alive. But it's looking a little rough. 1 Brave point on Charlotta means that even in the mid-screen, Belial's got these kills, though, certainly. Gotta respect the DP, potentially. It's just about to come back up. Yeah. Oh, there's no way, right? Yeah. So, you know, Aaron did that shit at Evo, too. Worked out really well for him, but good patience from Zeram right there. Good patience from Zeram. All right, I believe this is then set point now, right? Looks like they're running best of 3s. Oh, and again, man, Belial's anti-airs, not amazing. Though in that case, that was his 2H, like, startup. That's pretty universal. Timing on that is just a little bit later. Oh, and now Zeram's jump scan dancing on him now. It's bad. It's rough. Switching up the tempo on the offense a little bit here in the last round, so he doesn't have a chance to adapt to it. Classic stuff. Good Brave counter, hard knockdown to whiffs it and catches him in the staring contest, dudes. Good shit from Zeram, man. Zeram, I mean, also important to note too that like Zeram definitely wants that just a little bit more. Aaron Deac already auto-qualified for the finals, right? He won a platinum event. Zeram's here. He's got to earn his way through some points coming up, right? So definitely makes good for Zeram to try and make his way through here. Ideally, I mean, right? Elsa is currently in the points, like they're qualified, but obviously things could change. They're not like they don't have that big of a buffer. Zippy in the points, right? Like Zeram really wants to win this thing. Ideally, same thing with BSG, right? If they can manage it. What the hell? No sticky feeling. Let me get me out of these ads, man. BSG versus, yeah. Oh, they're doing BSG versus, yeah, Elon here first, huh? Okay. This is, Elon's on the Uno, then BSG on Vasaraga, right? So this is a very, mostly because of Uno, it's a very uncommon matchup. You're not going to see a lot of this, I think. Since they nerfed Nier, I've seen way more different characters in top 8. I mean, yeah, I mean, Nier definitely was a little too good, for sure. I'm on board with that. The game, I'll tell you right now, not just because Nier got nerfed, but just in every way, the game is significantly better balanced post-Versucha patch than it was pre-Versucha patch. Again, I will never stop doing tricks on it for Psy games for just how fucking good that 1.5 patch is. Like, there's people have a lot of complaints about stuff, I understand, but that, like, the more I think about it, and as we go in hindsight, that is, like, one of the better, like, fighting game patches that I have experienced as a player. It just feels like it actually did almost everything right, and the game feels like it's in a much better spot now. And, like, with the inclusion of Versucha, too, who I feel like is just, like, literally the perfect power level for a DLC character. She feels strong, but not like, broken. Like, they actually cooked so hard in August, man. It's crazy. Okay, little button check here. I would imagine, so Uno's fireballs are 2-hitters, I think, right? Even his EX? I think even his EX fireball are 2-hitters. So Uno he has a lot of multi-hit specials, but they're kind of up close. I think on an Evo before Versucha patch, Grand Blue was 4th most participants. Yeah. I hope Season 2, you know, they cook equally hard with Season 2, though we have some news to share about Season 2, certainly. That is a little worrying. I mean, not, like, about the actual patch, but about the timing of it, like we talked about earlier. Probably talk about that after this bracket. We'll make a quick video on that. But, yeah, Uno has a lot of multi-hits, but they're sort of far away multi-hits. It's the Spiraling Spear, right? Spiraling Spear does, like, multi-hits, and then I guess the projectile that comes out of the Spiraling Spear is also a, like, multi-hit, so that should break armor. But I think his Rakshasas, like the big spear fireballs, I don't think will actually hit 3 times and break Voss's armor. I think they're twice. Once or twice, depending on the version. The U one hits like 7 times, but dive kick is multi-hits. True. So he can jump up and dive kick. Again, up close, he can deal with the armor quite well. I mean, he's got parries as well, right? After dealing with Smash and Fighters patches, I'm in love with side games for these patches. They did so well, man. They did so well. So let's see. I could imagine parry-based defense is definitely worse against command grab characters as well, right? I can imagine a world where Vasaraga doesn't mind this too much, but I think Uno does have a lot of the tools to keep Vasaraga out and maybe even keep him from getting his Soul Forge potentially. Like that round start 5U from BSG is very nice. He can kind of like rob. He kind of steals a Soul Forge, right? Because otherwise, I feel like if Elon has time to like set up his pressure, yeah, you see right there, it doesn't break the armor. If Elon has time to set up his pressure from full screen, I think it could be hard for Voss to get it up. Oh, interesting. Did he whiff that on purpose? How strange. Uno's also got very scary pressure if he gets Voss in the corner. But yeah, again, Uno's defense, the parry-based defense is not going to be as good against a command grab character, right? Ooh, nice on the big stance follow-ups, though. Hold on. Yeah, that's definitely true. It's nice against the big stance pokes from full screen, where a command grab's not a threat, certainly. Oh, good stuff. Get some Soul Forge back up. Nice, get swatted. BSD's been playing really well today, man. No, oh, and he knows. That's you know, that's some good shit, man. That's how you like he so many people I've seen, like even like good players, like block that U parry follow up from Uno where he shoots out the projectile. If you block that, he's plus, right? He's more plus the further away you are from him. You have to spot dodge that, and he's very punishable. Very good. Very like no, I mean, I know it's like these are like some of the best players, like saying like, you know, praising them for passing a knowledge check is like, it doesn't seem right. But Uno's rare, man. Uno's rare. So that really shows that BSG did his homework, right? I mean, who knows? Maybe he didn't even know that, and he did that homework when he saw he was going to be fighting an Uno in top 8. In which case, I mean, that's even more badass, honestly. But good shit. Oh, and command grab. Yeah, Vasaraga's got a lot of anti-airs. He's got a lot of anti-airs, and they're all situationally very good at something. But M command grab doesn't reach quite high enough as he needed it to right there. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the problem with the preemptive parries, though, right? I mean, a lot of like the big M stance follow-up from Vasaraga is basically, it's damn near reactable. So you maybe try to parry it like that, but oh, this is bad. Yeah, this on chip. Tough spot for Elon right there. I mean, honestly, BSD's making this look Voss favorite, I tell you what, right? I guess because, like, Uno's Rakshasa's not being able to pierce through the armor, I think is causing a lot of trouble. That projectile right there that comes out of the Spiral Spear, that one can. Off the EX, that one's got enough hits, but... Okay, sure. And the spins do too, certainly. All of them. Let's see how, Elon's haven't really had a chance to get some pressure going. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, Uno can't really punish that. He's got big normals, but they're slow. He can't do anything on -6 right there. Alright. That's good. He's still got the Soul Forge up, but at least you punish him for it. You don't let him get away with it for free. I like the little jabs there that you saw Elon doing. It's sort of like to try and... BSD's been rolling through fireballs preemptively. So those little jabs, if he does that, you can try to punish him on his way in, right? Get like a far H on his roll. You're in install, but yeah, again, see the command grab base pressure. Oh, good stuff, though. Just, you know, 50-50 for game. And he gets right, but Voss is not dead. I don't think. 18,000 health. He's got these. Yep. Any other character besides Ladiva and Voss dies right there. BSG gets to live another day. Get one more interaction going. Good guess by Elon, though, certainly. Oh, but you're dead. Yeah. Well, I like you tackle after that. Interesting. You can EX tackle. You can EX tackle there and get the conversion and get like a wall bounce too. But maybe that's just more damage if you're not gonna super at the end. I see the vision. Might just be easier as well. Install's so cool. Yeah, I love that Uno's install is like actually usable. I wish more characters were like that. Okay, this is set point for BSG already, and that's like dead, I think. Oh no, he drops it. Yeah, not quite enough height for 2H. That like actually I think could have killed. Voss does so much goddamn damage that close to the corner especially. But the height was a little bit low, couldn't get the ideal stuff. Another 2H there into like EX tackle would have been the good shit. But, oh, okay, sure. You dead? No, EX tackle doesn't kill here, but this is a really bad spot for Elon now. He's already approaching chip once again. We saw how that ended last time. Okay, plus on block is nice. Yeah, didn't want to eat the fireball, right? I don't know if he tried to jump out of it or do something. Maybe he might try to parry and got hit in the startup. It said punish, weirdly enough. But still. Good shit by BSG right there, taking Elon out. That's rough. Uno, you know, it's always nice to see Uno doing work. The character is very strong, I think, but the more the thing I was making, I think I set Uno as like not a great matchup for Vasaraga when I made that matchup chart. One, that thing was overall like pretty pessimistic in hindsight. If I'm being honest, I think probably a lot of the, like, you can bump most of those matchups up like half a tier probably, and it's more accurate. But two, something I just forgot about entirely is I don't think I fully factored in when I was doing that Rakshasa just like it's a 2-hitting move. I think I had it in my head that EX Rakshasa was a 3-hitting move, but I don't think that's true. That like immediately shifts things around a lot, right? Because it makes it so much harder for you to have like a quick call-out answer for Voss just doing armor shit. So bump Narm matchup to 7-3 too. The Narm matchup I do think is pretty bad for Narm, certainly. But yeah, okay. So solid by BSG right there. Angel and Zippy up next. Versuja and Lucilius. This one, I'll tell you, I think is not great for Versuja. I think Lucilius, again, like any sort of, I think Versuja is very much kind of a defensive character. Like once she gets the hits, then she goes for her big corner carry, or like she gets her stock up and goes for freak shit from there. But the problem with Lucilius is that he is the ultimate defensive character, and he forces every defensive character to play aggressive against him, because I don't care what your win condition is, it is not being Blade level 5, right? He also has very good anti-zoning tools in Tessera and stuff like that, right? He's fast, he has good fireballs of his own. I can see this being tough for Versuja. Well, let's see what Angel's got in the pocket. Guys, it's a button check, but like, this has got to be, there's got to be some form of trolling here. I think that Zippy on the right, the character select screen right there. There you go. Even for the button check, we don't fuck around in this house. Figures he's a Kai main. Kai mains love Catalina, man. Makes sense. This is Seox's theme, right? Dope shit. Alright. I believe this is a button check first off here. Wait, Uno. Hold on a sec. This better be a button check. What the hell? Angel on the Uno? Okay, yeah. It's a button check. It's a button check. That tracks. That tracks. I quote the other like when the other guy like goes aggressive in the button. It's like, bro, I'm trying to hit my buttons and they're comboing your ass. It's a little BM, you know? Like Zippy like raging strikes him and then follows up on it or something. Runs at him afterwards. Alright. So this should be Versuja Lucilius here, unless I'm tripping. Indeed it is. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I don't think Angel loves this matchup, but again, at the end of the day, beyond the matchups, the players matter more than anything. Let's see what he's cooking. Maybe I'll learn something. Maybe I'll learn this matchup is not as bad for Versuja as I think it is. Understood the fake character button check. Well, the point of button check is to make sure your buttons work. So, you know, maybe you just want to rep, like you love Loane or something, or you love Uno, but you're not gonna play them in match. So you're like, yeah, okay, I'll play the button check on Loane just so I can get my boy on screen. What's going on, Ignis? All right, so let's see here. Yeah, see, I mean, I will say, I feel pretty vindicated immediately, right? Tessera is just, like, Tessera is a pretty fake move in neutral, right? But it's like one of the best anti-zoning tools in the entire game, unfortunately. And on counter hit, the M Tessera wall bounces like you saw right there too, so it's just a nightmare. Okay. He's on, I mean, he's at like Blade Level 4 already, by the way. 5. I mean, we're in GG Shake My Hand territory. If it's you once there, that DP is so brave. If Zippy blocks that, you literally die from the current HP total you're at, actually. Like, easily. That is so brave by Angel right there, but it works out. Yeah, I mean, you're not dead here because you're Versuja, right? You're not dead here because you're a Versuja, right? You have 17,000 health? You're not dead here because you're a Versuja, correct? You're one of the tankiest characters in the... Okay, yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. No, it's on me. Yeah, no, that's my bad. Yeah, no, that's on me. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's on 17,000 health, by the way. Full brave points. That's on me. That's on me. I mean, two brave points. The Axiom did bet more than it would. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Like, Versuja's gonna have such a hard time keeping Zippy away from BL5. I think the boys' love is flowing. We better see a handshake after this. I mean, does he have Blade Level 3 already? What? It feels like Zippy builds Blade Level faster than other people. And I think the reason for it is he is like spamming specials on cooldown, which is honestly clever. Very clever, right? Why the hell not, man? It's your win condition. If you can like safely just spam your specials with them in neutral. This makes me think that I was thinking that like watching immediately like, oh, you're not dead again. You're not dead from this much health to Axion control. You're alive. Okay, okay. You're on chip though, his specials have a 2-second cooldown. His specials have a 2-second cooldown, Angel. His specials are on a 2-second cooldown. Oh god. Yeah, watching this, I used to think that you just like, just make Iscariot not give him a blade level and we'll be fine. Maybe he just needs to not build blade level on whiffed specials, Maybe his specials need to be blocked to build BL. Blocked or hit, obviously. Because Zippy is actually just like, look, all his specials are on cooldown, right? He's always spamming them off cooldown so he can get the BL built up as fast as he can. Okay. Yeah. And Brave counter gives him so much more of a leash. I don't like, honestly, I mean, I'm not going to tell Angel how to play Versucha, but it feels weird for him to give Zippy all the space, right? Like, he just can't. That's good. If he's trying to, like, jump scare, gap close Lariats, that's fair, but I feel like giving Lucilius all the space is, like, one of the big reasons that Zippy is getting to BL5 so easily. But again, listen, I don't know how the best way for Versucha to go about this matchup. I'm sure Angel knows better than I do. It's just a matter of, like, my current opinion is that it feels like Zippy is probably more comfortable when Angel's on the other side of the screen, right? Versucha can't 6XL the teleport? That's right. She can Light Nimbus it, though. Light Nimbus option selects it in the same way. Yeah. Exactly. McQuai's got it. I mean, obviously plays Versucha. Yeah, see? Light Nimbus will, again, Tessera is not a good neutral tool. It is a very good anti-zoning tool, but it's not a good neutral tool. It is just, if you're not asleep at the wheel, it's guaranteed punish. Oh, the slide into the throw there, sure. He's approaching. It's happening. It's happening again. Mommy's at boys level 5. He's got the Yowie hands. He's gonna put them on me. He's gonna put hands on me, mama. Okay. Good check with the far H right there. You are fighting for your goddamn life. Yo, and the side swap comp? That shit was that's kind of saucy, yo. Nice stuff. Okay. All right, today, Mr. Brick, waiting for my flight to visit my family for Christmas. Yo, midnight. Have fun. Hanging out with the fam. I'm doing well. This has been a fun tournament so far. Good stuff from Angel, tying it up 1-1 right there. I mean, Zippy is also very good. Let's not discount anything that he's doing, right? But I will say, like, watching this definitely makes me think I was probably correct in my assessment of how this matchup feels for Versucha. Zippy, of course, though, also playing it really well. I don't mean to say that, like, oh, of course he won or something. He hasn't won yet. I mean, Angel's putting up a great fight. Okay. Get thrown, nerd? Hold on. There's a chance here. Versucha can probably just kill you at this point, yeah, very easily, right? Off one tap. I mean, definitely now. Even before some of those pokes. Third blade level. I like the light lariats there. It's kind of, making a little bit more spooked. But especially because it counter hit him earlier, right? Okay. Good patience from Zippy. I mean, SBA kills here. Like, if you just catch them hitting a button and you SBA them, they're dead, like, raw. Yeah, by a lot, actually. God forbid you get SSBA'd, or you get Far M into Iscariot. GG. Shake my hands. Zippy thinking about pre-patch Nier right now? Yeah. Alright, set point Zippy. For Hell's round 1 here. Sure. Oh, that's good. Like, you block it, but it builds him blade level, right? So he's still going towards his win condition. Yeah, good stuff. Again, I think the problem here is the reason this matchup is not great, I think, is because Versucha has to play aggressive, it feels like. Right. And he's not great at that. I feel like if you play too defensive, I mean, he's just looking at level 3, level 4, right? Like, you have to go in, which Versucha's not great at unless she already has, like, a knockdown from her earlier defensive play, but that's the thing about Lucilius and these other defensive characters, man. Now he's on boys level 5. He's got the Yowie hands. You're gonna learn today. Dude, Far M is so scary. Oh, he just tried to raw Iscariot. Maybe Iscariot should be punishable on block, man. I don't know. Seems so spooky. Alright, let's see. That Far M just barely whiffed, man. Oh, nice. He's dead. Nice punish on that by Angel right there, knowing he was fishing for, big normal into Iscariot. Right, just gets the timing. Hard read there, jumps over it, punish with the JH, good conversion. Like to see it. Zippy rarely spends meter because he wants SBA. I mean, Lucy doesn't really need his ultimate skills either, right? His skills are very good. They're balanced by their cooldowns, but they're very good defaults. Okay. Play level 3 basically already. Set points for Angel 2 here, by the way, though. So let me not, let me not. Oh god, the H-Tessera dodges the DP. The kind of like chips in the night right there. Sure. He teleports away before the DP hits him, but BL5, you're not dead. That's a lot of damage. Axion control coming out. Take your Brave points. Do a nice chunk right there. At this point, any little love tap is sending Angel straight to hell. Versuja, not known for her defense. Auto combo, Iscariot. Put him down with the Phosphorus, and that is a god's demise right there. Good shit from Zippy. Very well done by Angel too, honestly. Really, really strong. I think played that. I mean, played it well for the played it about as good as he could have. I think for the strategy that he adopted. Right. I still do wonder if Versuja's best bet there is to try and rush Lucilius down. Right. That's also not easy to do though. Right. He's got some of the best pokes, right, to punish you on your way in, but I still think that like it's just so hard to fight Zippy at BL5 right there. The risk reward just becomes so much so skewed in Lucilius's favor if you let him get there. And I mean Zippy got there basically every single round, right? That's tough shit, man. That is very tough. So, but anyway, that is Angel out of 7th. Very, very good placement, certainly. No doubt. So, Aaron Deac, Zippy, Belial Lucilius up next here, and then oh, dude, this is a fucking matchup. Steeler at BSG, Abel and Vasaraga. This is one of the funniest matchups in the game, I think, because this is one of those ones on paper. I think this is incredibly Avatar favored, right? He's got great offense, he's got better defense than Voss, he's got so many different ways to break armor, to beat armor, to stop Voss from getting armor, but Voss is probably the highest damage character in the game in the corner besides Abel. And like he unironically can one-shot Abel in like on one Brave point a lot of the time, right? Like this is truly like this is the exemplification of why Abel, I don't think, even though he's good, I don't think he's a top tier, because he just actually outstats Vasaraga in literally every single way. But sometimes he just gets hit, right? Sometimes he just gets hit. He takes like Voss does like 10,000 damage. Abel has already done like 3,000 to himself and he dies. Like, Voss, genuinely on 3 Brave points, if Abel has done 1 combo in the match, Voss can very easily just one-shot Abel. So this is going to be a fun-ass matchup. This is literally flip a coin, right? In theory, if both players were robots, Abel probably wins this, like, most of the time. But it's not how that shit goes, man. It's not how that shit goes. Got it coming up right now. What's going on, Twi? How you doing? Not only the BL5, but the BL matchup, so true. Belial Lucilius. Avatar Lucilius is the... Is Avatar like a different guy? Like, is he like, you know, if Avatar loves Lucilius, does that mean that regular Belial also loves Lucilius? Maybe. Check your buttons? Yeah. Same person, so yes? Okay. Not sure how often I'll be around family stuff. Hope your holidays are or do go well. No worries, Twi. Have fun with your family, and I've been having a good break so far. I guess important time to mention, there will not be wall brawls this week. We'll be streaming like normally throughout the holidays, but the wall brawls, literally, the intermediate would fall on Christmas, and the open would fall on Boxing Day, right? I just like the wall brawls would literally be the 25th and the 26th. So I don't think we're doing them. Everyone's gonna be doing other shit. I'm gonna be doing other shit, right? Like, besides that, the rest of the week we'll have normal streams, like the Monday, Tuesday, the Saturday, Sunday, all that. I'm sick and I missed last week, so listen, I'm sorry. But like, again, the wall brawls are literally the 25th and it's like, we're talking like the evening, right? Like, it's like dinner, it's like Christmas dinner. Like, it's like the 25th at like 6 p.m. What do you, like, there could not be a worse time for it. Like, you know, it's the one day of the year that dad's got off work. You know, he works in the fucking oil fields, he made time, and he watches you play in the fucking trans wrestler on your monitor, and he disowns you on the spot. I can't do that. I can't do that to my adoring fans. Be the one time I win, so true. Nah, man, hold it. Maybe Santa will join the bracket. Yo, Santa plays with Eva for sure. She's so jolly. All right, Belial, Avatar Belial versus Voss. It's gonna be nuts. Back, were we watching? This is Steeler versus BSG. Avatar Vasaraga. Absolute Casino. Yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right, Midnight. I didn't mean the Avatar, I meant like Avatar Belial. As far as whether they might love different people. Alright, let's see here. Oh, let's start 668. You know what? I mean, tell them, I guess. Abel's love doing that shit too. Steeler loves doing that shit. I know that for a fact. So, BSG hitting them with a round start 668. It's like dominance a little bit. Let's go gambling. This is a funny matchup, man. I will say Voss stance is pretty good at dealing with flight, certainly. Oh, the M stance. That's so clever, man. Right? Voss in the M stance takes a step back. So, the stance makes people panic when they see it, and Abel's DP does break the stance. It hits enough times. So the M stance steps him back, but, you know, Steeler just sees Voss in stance, wants to get out of there. M stance makes a whiff. Vasaraga licks that shit bald, man. Oh, nice. KM not quite reaching. This is good by Steeler, yeah. Keep him from getting Soulforge up, right? You can really bully Vasaraga if he can't get Soulforge. Very good stuff. You'd have to worry about Chip at this point now. Yep, you Fireball, good jump. Abel's got a gun, man. He's got that Eureka. Oh, okay, good stuff. I like the conditioning, right? Oh, almost. I like the conditioning by Steeler. 2-1-4 you the first time to punish you, to make you not want to spot dodge, and then 2-3-6 you the Fireball the next time. So BSG, a little late on the draw there, gets hit through his roll. The last second reaction from him, though, saves him from the command grab. Very well done. Okay. Let's get some of the game. Just a crumb of the game audio in here, I suppose. You command grab, sure. Actually, no, I like that. I just want to vibe out to the OSC. Oh, okay. The far L catches him in, dude. You're like almost dead. You're not dead because Voss has no resource, but you're like an EX command grab away from death. I mean, I mean, don't you love when a plan comes together? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That is truly, well and truly a tough one. You called it. I listen. I have definitely felt the benefit of getting some of these characters to master. I know what they're looking for a lot better. Definitely helps me commentate. Okay. Too early on the command grab. I think Steeler did a preemptive Brave counter, but because the command grab whiffed, it works out. Gets a Raging Strike starter right there. Good Brave counter on that. That's the thing with that dive kick. It's like, oh, damn it. He tried to spot dodge. Got murdered for it. That command grab, that dive kick from Abel is like always plus, basically. But it is always, basically, a guaranteed hard knockdown Brave counter if you do BC the dive kick. So, if you're willing to spend the resource, you can really screw him up for that. It's a great birth, so I get to watch you without worrying about college. Great birthday. Happy birthday, Forgiven. Ow. Get some birthday wishes for Forgiven in chat, please. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Happy birthmas, correct. Yeah, the 2H is so big. Yeah, I mean, that's just it, right? That is just it. Good stuff from Steeler. That is unfortunately going to be the end of his CEOTaku run. But listen, shout out to Steeler. Claps for Steeler. Love to see Avatar cooking. But it is tough, man. Right? Like, your room for error in that matchup against Vasaraga is very, very small. Right? He still went top 8 Argo. More than that. I think that's what's that? 5th place? He's out of 5th, I think, right? Very good from the boy. What character theme is this? Zeta? This, I believe, is Versus Society. It's Platinum Sky. Swiffer, or whatever the fuck. Get the fuck out. Alright. Aaron Deac versus Zippy. Belial versus Lucilius. Titans of industry clashing here. I'm gonna be having this birthday cake while they button check. Don't mind me. It is not my birthday. This is Christmas, man. What, you're not gonna get a cake for Christmas? What are you, a fucking animal? I mean, listen, man, I'm Muslim, but like, any opportunity to eat a cake, I'll fucking take. Props to these people. I don't think I've focused playing the game in front of a giant crowd like that. Yeah, it comes with experience for sure, right? No, I am Jesus Christ. Give me my cake. So true. If I remember Aaron for his Belial downplay tweet, I might have won. Belial ain't all that. Listen, when you're playing for $100,000, it's important for him to do that. Like, genuinely, there's financial incentive to like have a counter agenda. But I think honestly, if you're playing Belial, man, like Side Games is gonna nerf your guy. Like, you're fine. Like, you just put the Evo wins in the bag, bro. Just put the Evo wins in the bag. If you're playing like Lucy or something, you got to get on that downplay train like right now, right? Like you really have to start talking about how bad your character is, or else you're getting shot in the head in the next patch. And like if you're playing an Arc World Tour Finals, then like yeah, man, downplay the shit out of you. It's because you're playing for $100,000. Yeah, downplay the shit. I don't care if you're lying. It's okay, man. You're trying to make money. I respect the hustle. But like Aaron, you're fine, man. Right? You don't gotta downplay Belial. Your ass is getting buffed in Season 2, probably. You're chilling. I think there's a popularity poll for Grand Blue Fest, and Belial's like a top 5 character. Yup. The Fujos love him. Ow. Sure. Yeah, I do like that from Aaron. He just gets to spend... People are scared enough of that. He just gets to spend basically 32 meter to just take a Brave Point off someone, right? A very good trade. I will say the Zippy... Oh, yeah, Zippy not biting that time, though. The Zippy guy's at BL5 already, man. I don't like it. Okay, sure. Sandy was top 1 worldwide in every poll. That's crazy. They're good, man. Okay, well, I mean, you're, like, so far and away dead, right? It's not even a little bit close, but sure. How am I supposed to downplay when I'm giving praise for he has no equal? That's a problem, man. You can either give praise or, like, you can worship in secret and have him remain strong. It's up to you. You could play on stage, Brick. You got plenty of spectator experience. Yeah, I don't think it will be a matter of, like, I don't think I'll get, like, that nervous playing in tournaments. I've never played in a big tournament, though, right? I played a lot of locals for other games and stuff. I've played, like... I mean, I went to one local for Grand Blue at Otaku-thon, and I didn't really feel too pressured. I think I'm very used to the idea of people watching me play at this point, right? That doesn't bother me too much. I just, like, you know, I just wouldn't... I think I'm just not as good as these guys. This would be the big problem. It wouldn't be like a nerves thing. It would just be like, you know... unless I'm on, like, my very best day or on their very worst day. I don't think my chances are very good. Like level 5? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's here. Aaron is one hit away from his demise, certainly. Okay. Spending the Brave Point there is very good for Zippy because, like, he only needs one turn, right? Like, it really almost doesn't matter. Yeah, like just getting the opportunity to get a hit in is all you need. So this shit it's just optimized, man. He's dead before the super even starts. Oh no, that's the problem too, man. You give a character like Glucilius to Zippy. That combo was I didn't even know that was a couple more phosphori than I thought he could do in the mid screen there. Aaron was dead before the combo even started, man. Or before the super even started. Alright. I mean, Aaron is still, like, Aaron's big chilling here. All Aaron being in this event is doing is, like, gatekeeping points from other people. Right? Like, Aaron's he won a platinum event, he's qualified. This is just practice against. Zippy's probably going to be in AWT finals too, so this is practice. Zippy is in the points, he hasn't won a platinum. So it's still a good idea for him to try and win this thing. Secure his spot, right? In the top 16 there. Sure. Oh, okay, VP. You think Aaron wouldn't enter so weaker opponents get in? I mean, I think it's also just like, at this point, like, I think it's more of a mindset of, like, you just need practice, right? Like, you just need lots of, like, the more you can play these good players on this new patch, it's going to be more worthwhile than, like, anything else. And at the end of the day, your problem is not beating the weaker people, it's beating the best people in the tournament. I think he may actually enjoy playing the game. Okay, well, it's a little bit cynical. Sure, I think they all probably enjoy playing the game. But, you know, playing in, like, a big tournament like this and flying out and stuff, you can play the game with your buddies or ranked or something and have a good time. I think more so, this is, like, at the end of the day, we're playing for $100,000 here. Fun is very important. You know me. Like, I'm the guy who always talks about if you are not having fun doing something, you're going to fail, right? I'm, like, the #1 have fun guy, right? But in this case, I think it's probably more so that just, like, if one or two, like, weaker people get into the bracket, into the AWT because Aaron or, you know, whoever else was qualified didn't show up, that's fine. But you don't need to beat those guys. You need to beat, you know, rookies. You need to beat, like, Zippy. You need to beat Elsa. And getting practice against these people is the most important part, right? Getting, like, tournament level practice where everyone's, like, you know, really sweating, I think is more important than, like, potentially getting a couple of easier people into the top 16. Plus, like, your absence is not going to make that much of a difference at the end of the day. All stocks were farm into Iscaria? Yeah, man. Very, very good stuff by Zippy there. I will say Zippy probably does want it a little bit more too, right? Again, like we were talking about, right? Like, again, Aaron he's fine already. Like, he doesn't need to win this thing. I mean, Zippy doesn't either, right? Like, Zippy's chilling pretty hard in the scores here, but again, there's 3 back-to-back-to-back platinum events, right? So, like, any one of these guys who's in, like, the hundreds here, if they, like, win and get a second, they pass Zippy in points if he stays as he is. So, like, it is still definitely a good idea for Zippy to try and go out here and, like, have a good performance at these brackets, not just because he's a competitive player and he wants to do well, but also because it actually matters for his points. He is not, like, Zane could not show up to another tournament. He might not, honestly. Zane could not show up to any other tournaments besides the finals and he'd be cool. But Zippy still needs to secure his spot a bit more, I think. Gonna watch top pick for Strive? Probably not. I don't quite have that. It's today, right? It's after. Is it after this? I assume so. I don't have quite all that time. I don't think. Yeah, I got something to do at like 6, unfortunately. This is such. I don't know. It's such a like soul. This is like such a weird looking. I think this is like it's like little boy, and the fucking man here, right? It's so funny how like different the art style. I mean, I guess like this is Hyde, right? He's a little bit less of a boy, but like Soul, like Guilty Gear is just such a fucking like roided up fighting game franchise. Soul looks so out of place next to those two. Hyde has no nose. He'll beat Bacterian in the first round of the World Tournament's top 8. Dizzy and Vikala art is fun. True. If you understand that reference, I like you. We're friends now. So, okay, if there's let me this J2 guy. I like this J2 guy. What's he saying?
Yeah, growth has always been at the forefront for these Grand Prix.
So next should be our winners finals, I think. Next should be Elsa versus Zeram. This will be a hell of a set. Soul just looks so funny whenever you just make him show up in random spots. Yeah, his little like shark tooth grin.
Always been playing that Charlotta at such a high level.
It's Elsa, Zeram up next. This should be fun, man. This should be fun.
It's a winner's final.
How's Tourney going so far? It's been really good. There's been some very nice sets. Zippy's looking scary, man. Honestly, BSG's been playing really like this. I'm very interested in this too, right? Zippy has looked like not unstoppable because Angel put up a really good fight, but Zippy makes Lucilius look like he's fucking top 1 for sure, right? Damn, smallest sword versus massive sword. Yeah. This is a very interesting set. I mean, Elsa Zeram should be a good one too, certainly. Right. Charlotta Catalina, huh? What the hell happens here? How does this work? Charlotta Catalina. This can't be good for the potato, right? I feel like Cat is probably going to be... Cat is really good at keeping people out, right? Very high reward off getting like little pokes on you trying to run in as well. Right, very nice buttons. Good anti-air. We'll see though. Zeram does do magic on that potato. Cat 5U blocks ball. Yeah, that too. That's a good point. Yep. Her, and then you go into probably full fucking ice skates. No multi-hits on Charlotta Ball there. To fuck up Cat's 5U. Kame team kill is coming up again. Yep. I mean, you know what? Kame on top. Winners finals. I love watching these Rising tourneys. So much character variety in top 8. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. This game is so fucking good right now, man. Like, the 1.5 patch was so amazing. This game is so balanced. Like, there are so many characters that are in that, like, A+, or, like, A+, S, or S plus tier, I think. Where, those are all, like, strong characters that can win tournaments, right? Jita, huh? It's a button check. They're just big chilling. Right? Like, strong characters that can win tournaments, like 80% of the cast feels like they're in that A+ or higher tier. For me, personally. How good is UL? UL is on the weaker side, I think. I think the reason that UL's on the weaker side is because in the last patch, in the 1.5 patch, they gave her like a 50-50, which are quite rare in this game. And because they gave her, they very intentionally gave her a 50-50, I think they were being a little bit careful with her. I think they don't want to. In season 2, I expect some UL buffs, but because they like really reworked her very hard in the last patch, I think they were trying to be a little conservative with her. They'd rather be her a little bit, underpowered than like be running the game with that 50-50. Front Rising is my favorite fighting game of all time. This game's good, man. It's a damn shame this game is definitely on the nicher end of the fighting game genre. I think like literally, when Season 2 comes out, and hopefully they make Brave counter not hard knockdown on counter hits, this is just this game is nearly perfect, in my opinion. Like, Brave counter is too good right now, and I think that turns a lot of people off. It makes defensive play a little too good in this game. But if Brave counter got touched in like 1 or 2 ways, like, actually, I don't have a complaint about this game that matters. Like, I can talk about the reversals. I don't like the design of DPs in this game. I think a lot of them should be more punishable. But that's, like, also pretty subjective. Like, I think some people disagree with me on that, and it's not the end of the world, necessarily, right? But, like, obviously, BC is too strong right now. It needs to be nerfed. If they do that, wow, right? Like, it should be so good. As a Zeta main, yes, please nerf BC so my character's Oki has no counterplay. I got bad news for you. JU's a mid in the next patch. Almost certainly. I don't want to be that guy, but your Oki's gonna go to hell probably in the next patch. I have terrible news. Funny Grand Blue BC. That's not actually that bad. People complain about that because they don't know what they're talking about. That's not the problem with BC. In fact, that actually is basically what that is that's mutually assured destruction, right? It looks funny, but that basically speed runs to the end of the round. The problem is the BC hard knockdown. Nerf BC out Eliza, so true. Just playing they don't nerf characters they don't deserve in Season 2. I don't want to regret their buffs in 1.5. Yeah, we'll see. I have to break my heart like this, Brick. Please don't kill my girl. Listen, I just would rather you find it out from me than from the patch notes. Good poking here. I think was that Enchanted Land's punishable? It might have been, though Charlotta's buttons are small. That might be why Elsa was able to misspace that a little bit there. Oh, God. Yep. The double Honda headbutt there. Good stuff. Into some Demon Flip Oki. Oh, didn't get the punish. I think they could have there. I think that with that whiff throw and Charlotta's quicker jump arc, right? I don't think Zeram quite reacted in time. Was just trying to go for the empty jump into nonsense. Ooh, I like the fake Blanca ball. Plus on block, gotta hold that shit. DP obviously kills. Big threats. Or he just Enchanted Lands out of the corner? I mean, I like that, I guess. I mean, I like that because if it gets blocked, then Zeram's on chip. But again, that one was straight up unsafe on block into death, right? There's a big risk from Elsa there, but you know what? You gotta take big risks sometimes. You're playing these great players, and I'm just gonna give you like a free opening. Isn't that punishable? Yeah, but... Yeah, and that's what we talked about earlier, right? 5U, very good answer to Blanca Ball / Honda Headbutt there from Mrs. Lotta. Enchanted Lands jump scare, yeah. If they nerf BC, like to see less of it as probably be punishable on block. I don't think I want that to be the case. I think BC should not. I think it's okay for BC to be strong. I think counter hit BC giving you a hard knockdown means that running offense in this game is often a risk because like your offense can turn into the opponent's offense, right? Most of the time when BC is plus on block, you're still in the corner. It's not like it's that good for you in the grand scheme of things. I really don't think BC needs to be shot in the head. I think just it needs to not hard knockdown on counter hit. You can make it like a little bit less plus on block maybe. Isn't BC a scary thing to nerf how the strongest characters work in this game though? Yes, which is why again I don't think they should nerf it that hard. But a lot of the strongest characters benefit a lot from the side switch hard knockdown. More so than all the weakest characters too, actually. So again, I think BC should exactly, Ignis, you're right on the money. I think BC should remain a very strong defensive option. It just shouldn't be an offensive option. BC currently can turn defense into offense with the hard knockdown. You're like plus 48 off the hard knockdown, you get a side swap, now they're in the corner and you get Oki. That shouldn't be the case. But BC, I believe, should be a very strong defensive option. So it being plus on block and safe on whiff and like, you know, all this, that's fine by me. Okay, let's talk about the match here. Overhead, sure. Like the DP anti-air there again. It's lower reward, right? You don't get like your big 2H combo, but Charlotta goes into the air so often that like if you just consistently keep her grounded, you're gonna win the set. It's such a big part of her power budget. It's just like doing freak shit in the air. But like the DP anti-airs from Elsa, you don't need to hit her really hard when she jumps. You just need to get her back down so you can play the game with her on the ground. Where Catalina has like a very defined advantage. Sometimes I BC to keep my opponent in the corner. That's okay. That's fine. That's a bet on yourself. I'm talking about when you're in the corner, you hard knock down them, and now they're in the corner. That's dumb. That shouldn't be in the game. But if they remove that, then we're actually like so big chilling on BC, I think. It's a cost thing. Strive YRC gives you offense from defense, but it costs as much as a super. Yeah, I mean, BC is a very expensive resource, right? But again, the corner steal is too good even for the resource spent, in my opinion. Heaven's final here should be best of 5, I assume. Zeram playing this way slower than before? You kind of have to, right? Catalina is a very defensive character. If you just try and run at her blindly, she's going to kill you, right? Cat is like this is what she does, is kill you for trying to just like blindly get in on her. So the fact that like Zeram slowing down the pace here is definitely correct. Ooh, nice. That's worrying on Sandy's power due to his popularity. Anyway, Potato winning. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder if they'll nerf Cat's 236U corner to corner. Anything confirms. I think maybe they might nerf. They might remove the roller skates on 5U possibly. Make it so you can't convert out of it. Like maybe it just puts you in a cutscene like every other character. Like you know Charlotta parry when she parries you, she just like puts you in a cutscene and gets some Oki. I could see like a similar thing for Cat's 5U. Like it's still, you know, it's still a good option. It's still like it can counter a lot of things. It's still, you know, is a very good move to bait BCs and stuff. But it doesn't lead to like a full combo and it doesn't help you go corner to corner. Bing chilling, so true. That'd be nice. It's a bit too strong as of right now. Yeah, I think you can keep her the same otherwise, but make that just a little bit less absurd. That's gone on blue, Mr. Menace. All right, sure. Big damage coming out from Charlotta as she likes to do. Oh, tried to go for the throw right there. Sure. No back throw from Elsa. Unfortunate. Would have been nice. Certainly. Yeah, see, something like that. If her parry did that and gave her Oki, I think that's totally fine, right? If Zeta JU doesn't get nerfed next patch and BC doesn't do triple backflips, it'll happen trust. The funny part is BCing Zeta's pressure is already horrifying. Because like the start of the fuzzy can also go into H Rhapsody, and then like if you BC it, you literally fucking take like 7,000 damage at best. Yeah. Shot a slow ass 5H did something? I know, right? Zeram guy using every part of the cow. For real. Oh, nice. That time telegraphed enough. You can get the 2H. No big conversion though. Weird angle for Elsa, I suppose. Oh, dude, nice by Zeram there. Empty jump, right? Like we've been talking about these anti-air DPs and how good they are for Elsa in this. We had this empty jump and air block it, get the punish. The adaptation is really good. Okay, plus on block there, sure. Especially with the Elsa blocking that crouching. It'll hit lower to the ground. Like any dive kick, the lower to the ground it hits, right? The more plus there'll be. Ties it up 1-to-1 though, good shit. I think it's better for Zeta to not have to gamble on that, because like trying to go for the fuzzy and getting hard knockdown by BC is terrible for her. Yeah, that's fair. Again, hard knockdown BC is definitely very good whenever you get it. And also, like, the thing with hard knockdown BC is, like, some characters do not benefit off it as much, right? Ladiva, for example, cannot sideswap. He's too slow, right? Ladiva cannot sideswap off hard knockdown BC. Vasaraga can't either, but obviously, like, he gets soul forward, so that's pretty good for him still. Like, some characters, like, based on how fast you are, sometimes some characters cannot get the sideswap off hard knockdown BC. So it puts another gulf in the cast a little bit. And whether or not you can, like, really, like, abuse this broken mechanic. Nose a little stuffy. Apologies, rather. Okay. I like the brave point there. Spent to just keep Elsa's turn going. Good 5U, though. Side swaps it. Bubs being too slow to sideswap, but has teleport? Yeah, I mean, that still counts. That still counts. Nice. Ah! That backdash, I believe, is punishable, but I'm not sure if Charlotta's got the horsepower for it. Like, the range, that is. Are you dead? I don't think so. Huh? Oh, nice conversion. Okay. My bad. On the last little bit of the DP there, I was unfamiliar with your game, Elsa. Good stuff. Good stuff. Broken ass Catalina, man. Pretty good character. Crumpolina, yep. The reason that combo is able to go on for so long, if you don't know, is combo limit only starts counting when you launch someone, right? So with all those crumples and like all that grounded extension, the first like 90% of that combo didn't even count towards combo limit at all. Very nice. Is Catalina champion? Yeah, she's pretty good. Pretty good right now. No doubt. Elsa, let's not, you know, let's not fuck around too hard though. Elsa also playing very well, obviously. See, that right there, like if her parry was just like a, if it was just like a Charlotta side swap, stuff like that would be a lot less scary. BC baiting, like her 5U is one of the best BC baits in the game. And like unlike other BC baits, most other BC baits, it's not like a special move that costs a cooldown or something. And it's also very low risk. So. Ow. Narm with her restain shenanigans? Yeah. Lots of characters have lots of ways to extend their combos grounded for quite a long time. I was one of those who wanted Kenley to be good so bad at release and autograph everything. I mean, he can still be good. I think that, like, it's fine if they just make her parry like a side swap instead of a combo starter, right? Then I think I think she's still quite strong at that point. Because the parry is still better than it used to be before 1.5. This playlist we're listening to, by the way, was uploaded by Zeram, so shout out to the boy. Uploaded the whole Grand Blue Fantasy Versus playlist on YouTube, and he's also a god at the game, as you can see right here, taking it to Game 5 for the Heavens Finals. Shout out to the boy, man. She falling. Me getting flashbacks to farming the Terminus weapons. It's okay, streamer luck. I got mine really fast for Voss. Oh, yeah, again, this 5U being such a good answer to Blanca Ball is such a tough one for Zeram, certainly. He's got to really respect it. Okay, catch them jumping. No big conversion, though. This is punishable, yeah. Oh, but no conversion from Zeram is rough, man. It's a big opportunity. Yeah. If you squander it, you might not get another one. He's not dead. I said confidently. Yo, Faram, what's going on? How's it going? How you doing? On this wonderful holiday afternoon. Okay. Yeah, missing the punish on that Enchanted Lands was big, and now Elsa on the verge of winner's side grand finals here. Chill and watch CEO top 16 for Strive. Oh, so true. Yeah, top 8's after this, too. Even if Floor decided to fry my electricity, what? Let's go, Elsa, so true. Yeah, backdash is minus, but it's hard to actually call her out for it unless you have, like you know, Ladiva can, like, preemptively U-Lariat on that or something and catch her. You need to have some, I mean, I think Zeram could maybe U-Blanca Ball, but of course that's got its own risks if he doesn't do that, if he doesn't do the backdash, right? So that's a call-out. Oh, okay. That one was spaced out. Still minus, but safe, right? I think like never plus, but you can make it safe, certainly. This is spooky for Zeram, man. Oh, crushed! The Enchanted Lands is crushing the Blanca Ball straight up, so sad. Higher attack level there, higher clash level. Oh, good reaction. Oh, he's dead. Oh, they're so good, man. Good reaction to that Blanca Ball. They've been reacting with 5U the whole time. Reacting with Super right there for the guaranteed kill. Good stuff by Elsa. I mean, Zeram can still run through loser's side, get this run back, and win, right? Young person reactions, yep. Okay, I got that goofy Vayne matchup with Charlotta, honestly. What Elsa keeps showing to the screen? What is this? What the fuck are we doing? Zeram's still in it, don't worry. Why does Kalina get to still have a pre-patch 6XL distance? She's got a very nice dash L, certainly. Alright, good stuff. So now that puts Zeram here, right? So we're gonna watch Zippy and BSG. Winner of that fights Zeram. Winner of that fights Elsa. Another, again, quick look at the standings right here. Elsa, also just like Zeram, very good for Elsa to try and win. I mean, at this point, the fellas that are in the points, right? BSG's here too. Honestly, I mean, BSG, if BSG's showing up to Frosty, if he's like traveling for another platinum or something, right? BSG could definitely get some serious points here. Like he is like further down here, but again, winning here is 100 points, right? That's going on, Kina. So if BSG wins this, he's at 163. That puts him right here, right? And then if he gets like, if he goes to Frosty, which is a platinum, right? If he even gets like second or something or third, then like he right now would be in the points. So everyone here is like, everyone who's still in this top 4 really wants this for points, right? Zippy can definitely use it to secure their current positioning, even though they're the highest in points out of everyone here, but they're not in the clear by any means, right? I'm streaming you stream CEO because I got an ad on CEO. This is, you know, the content farm never ends. But yeah, so Zippy can use it. Obviously BSG, right, definitely needs the points. And then Elsa and Zeram both as well, right? So this is not, no, at this point, like, the only, like, gatekeeper here, basically, was Aaron, who, like, didn't really care. I mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't care, but he didn't need to win this, right? It didn't really matter for him. Everyone left in this top 4. These are very important games at this point. But, like, also, assuming you're not going, Streamception, yeah. Assuming you're not going to, like, an international platinum event, like, say that you're only going to, like, you can only go to, like, Frosty if you're at NA, right? you have 2 chances left, man, besides the LCQ. So, like, winning this and, like, getting second in this puts literally everyone here, even BSG, puts them in the points, right? Puts them in the green in the qualification here. So, you don't have that many chances left at this point to gather up points for qualification. So every one of these matches is actually pretty huge. Frosty's in Indiana? I'm not entirely certain, actually. I know it's... I'm unsure. It's in the same place every year, right? I've never gone to Frosty, though. So I'm not sure where it is. You can probably check here while they're setting up, doing their button check. Frosty, Faustings, what is that, 17? Goddamn. Let's say? Honestly, it's kind of like, Wikipedia is so goated, I would expect them to have just like where it is. Maybe organizer of Frosty Faustings, can we tell? Illinois. Yeah, dude. God, Wikipedia is so goated. Holy shit. How do they do it? How do they do it? Yeah, it's in Noir. How do they do it, man? How are they this goated all the goddamn time? Alright. Zippy versus BSG right here. Lucilius versus Vasaraga. This will be interesting. Waiting for Blau to get another buff because of that Lucy match. It might happen. Don't, be careful what you wish for, good sir. You might just get it. You can never be sure with these side games individuals, man. Question: if you're qualified from a plat event, if you win gold event in the second place, get the 100 points? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. If you win a gold event, then the second place gets the 45 points or whatever. I'm quite sure. So it's definitely it's a good thing that Aaron's not in this anymore. He could really fuck people over. I hate to go once in my lifetime. It's a 2-hour drive, but probably worth. Yeah, man. Majors, fighting game majors are honestly even locals and stuff are really fun. What deck are they doing? A button check twice. Just making sure everyone's that because multiple people on the same system and stuff, right? So you want to make sure that your control scheme is set up properly, all your buttons work how you think they do. Do you actually think Blau could survive next patch without nerfs? Oh yeah, I'll be very surprised if Blau is nerfed meaningfully in the next patch. I was once a sweet summer child as well. Before the Versuja patch, I was talking about how all the things I wanted nerfed on him and what they could do and things like that, and everyone who played vanilla was just laughing at me from the stands. And now I know. Now I understand. He has been basically he has not been significantly nerfed for 5 years, and it's not going to change, I don't think. It would make sense to award the 100 to those who are in contention for spots. Ooh. My girl Zeta dies next patch, see how it is. I mean, Blau gets special treatment, basically, is my understanding. I used to watch in fighting games, no worries, big dog. Alright. Hell's semis right here. The anti-penultimate set. Oh, Zippy. If BSG let go of that a frame earlier, that's counter hits and battalions, that shit wall bounces, that's one of Voss's best starters. That's unironically 9k damage with no U skill and no super there on 3 Brave points. The Blau bias is crazy at Arxis? Yes. To my understanding, literally yes. I'm gonna be honest, I've heard so much crap about 2B, but at this point I'm hoping she gets buffed. Bro, I'm kind of with you. Everyone bitches about that character. Oh, yeah. Voss has a very scary Brave counter bait of his own. His offense is very, very strong, this Vasaraga guy. What's going on, Cloud? I'm doing well. People bitch about 2B so much that I'm down, man. Let's make 2B top 1 for the rest of the game's lifespan. I'm fucking sick of everyone. Ow. How are the last couple rounds at the packs and boxes? They were good shit, man. Zeram and Elsa was a really good set, but the Catalina's a little too hard for Potato, I think. Elsa pulled it out. Okay. It's another tough match. It's not a tough matchup for Voss, maybe, but just in the sense of it's a tough matchup, and that Voss does have to go in a little bit more than he might normally want to, right? Again, Voss, one of these characters, he likes kind of I think he wants to keep some space until he can get a hit, get Soulforge up, and then he goes into your face. But Soulforge is just unfortunately not as good as Blade Level 5, right? So again, you have to kind of sacrifice your win condition to keep Lucilius from his. It's a lot of damage. I mean, Voss has 18,000 health on the bright side. If anyone can take these kinds of hits, it's gonna be the big boy. Hatred for 2B comes from how different she is, so yeah, I mean, yeah. People also just don't like characters that force them to play their game, which is fair. I understand that. It's the same reason people like hate playing Ladiva no matter how like strong or weak she is. Similar thing with like Vasaraga too. Doesn't Lucy lack much to break Soulforge? I mean, Iblis works, certainly. But yes. It's just a matter of like while you're getting Soulforge up, Lucy is building blade level. If you're being too passive to build, to try and find a spot to get Soulforge. But his Fireball will break it, certainly. Okay, sure. BL4 almost already. Nice. Wasn't a punish, actually. Zippy could have jumped out. How interesting. Flow-ass you command grab from Vasaraga, right? Terrible reversal. Okay, sure. Oh! Out of range for the L. Okay. The jump back from Zippy, though, means no punish. A backdash there would have been better, but sometimes you're just holding back, you jump. Right. It just happens. Oh, no. Gets hit by the raw. Oh, you know what, BSG? It was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you, man. This gets hit raw Iscariot, you're going straight to hell, I'm afraid. Dead? Oh, a lot. Yeah, a lot. Some people are bitching a lot about 2B because the matchup can be annoying, but it's not bad once you learn what you can do. And most characters have ways to deal with her stuff. She doesn't have high damage. She's good. I'm not saying 2B is not strong, by the way. 2B is strong. But it feels very disproportionate, the amount of hate she gets. I think it's because she, like, again, you have to learn how to fight her and you have to play her game. You know, or at least you have to play a different game against her. And people don't like when characters force them to adapt, basically. They like to just do the same thing against everyone and hope it works. And 2B does absolutely punish that very much, more than like most other characters. Oh man, okay, he's not a BL5 yet. Now he is. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, minus Iscariot is on block? Yeah, Iscariot is in fact safe. Yeah, -4 out of throw range sounds right. Oh, he's gonna kill him. He's dead. You can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. Axion is also just like a full screen, you didn't hit a button, did you? Type super, right? It's very, very like Yang burning gold from BB Tag, if you're familiar. Full screen Axion's quite mean, but Voss can be pressing that 40 frame animation, Soulforge like that, from full screen, right? Very good by Zippy. That was a quick ass reaction too. Like he could have done that later and still gotten it. He was like BSG was really early into that Soulforge, and he still got him. BB Tag reference, burning gold. I was a Yang Susano player, disgusting. Just run people hit 5M on either character, and it just worked. It's a good spot for BSG, certainly. I mean, except for the BL5. But, you know, having Lucy in the corner is good. Though, I mean, even Vasaraga here on the right starter, you're dead in the mid-screen. You have 9,000 health, he's got that in him. Oh, yep. You saw you follow up there is not exactly a get-out-of-jail-free card. I think Zippy could have actually punished that if he had spaced it a bit better. Okay, well, hold on still. I mean, Voss is still, like... There are very few characters in the game that are scarier than a Vasaraga in the corner. There might be no characters in the game that are scarier in that exact spot. Except maybe this guy when he's at Blade Level 5. Except maybe that guy when he's at Blade Level 5. That might be the only character in the game that it doesn't apply to. Good shit to Zippy, man. That's tough for BSG, certainly. The points are, at this point, probably BSG's best bet is to go to Frosties and win that shit, right? It's gonna be, unless you go to multiple Platinums now, it's gonna be difficult to qualify in through points like that. This fucking character, yeah. That definitely is that is the face of someone who just had to shake Lucius's hands, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Listen, I get it, man. I get it. I think it is, like, again, when we're playing in, like, ranked and stuff like that, it's like, haha, everything's funny, it's fine, who cares about losing? Again, man, we're playing for money, we're playing for qualification, like, we're playing in tournaments, it's much more competitive. I fully understand being a little, like, a lot upset if you lose something like that. But I will say, that's also why I think it's a great rule to just, like, you know, a rule that probably a lot of fighting game players could stand by. Just, you know, for 2 hours after you lose in tournaments, just, like, lock your Twitter app, you know? This is just... You don't need that thing. You don't need. You're gonna say things you're gonna regret. You're not yourself. Okay. I understand that you're pissed. That's totally fair. I would be very surprised if you weren't. You'd be a saint. But just like maybe don't share any opinions publicly. First, like sleep on it first. LED chairs. I say as I have an LED monitor. It's gaming chairs, man. They're gamers. That's what we do here. This is Zeram versus Zippy right here. Losers finals. Hell's finals. My bad, my bad. Let's see how this goes. We'll see, Pone. We'll see. He looked like he was getting one of those ready for sure. I saw that face. He may very well. Button check time. So again, Charlotta versus Lucilius right here. Those bucket seats are terrible compared to a proper ergo chair. I believe that. I mean, luckily you don't have to sit on them for too long, right? Like, realistically, you're sitting in them for like 2 to 3 minutes at a time, probably. 3 to 5 minutes at a time. So, that's my back, how I know. Now, I've heard those gaming chairs are not exactly great for your back, yeah. Morning light hymnus, so true. The Zippy's just done with the button check and Zeram's just beating on him still. Taunts at the end. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Alright. Let's go potato. We shall see, we shall see. Both of these fellows would love to have 100 extra points added to their qualification totals, no doubt about it. Zeram especially, honestly. I will say of everyone in our top 3 now, Zeram does definitely, like, you know, he quote-unquote needs this more than either of the other two, certainly, as far as his placements. 17 startup on MS Guard is wild. Unreactable, baby. Honestly, like fighting Lucy differently, the feeling of both players being put on a timer is just fun for me. It's fair. It's very unique, right? You just gotta make sure that minigame is like a little bit, maybe a little bit more interactive as possible. Please, Zippy, I need this. Your kind of boys love. I'm sure glad I play a character that doesn't induce rage like Bubs. It's okay. What I've learned is the fighting game community will complain about literally everyone, right? People will complain about every character in the game, including their own. So, don't worry about it too much. Whether or not your character quote-unquote induces rage is more it's more telling of the person who's fighting you rather than anything else, right? It's a lot of damage in the mid-screen there. No brave points, of course, is why. I complain about people complaining? Me too, me too. And then I get to feel special, like I'm not a complainer. But in reality, I'm just complaining about another thing. But I think my slop is better than everyone else's slop. My complaining is more justified. I mean, I will say most of the time I don't complain about people complaining too much. It's just, you know, when it comes up, I'll talk about it. But I just have my fun and let everyone else be sad and upset. What are your wish list of balance updates and characters for Season 2? Ooh, I mean, we can make a video like that at some point, certainly. Honestly, I don't have, like, universally at this point, I'm just, I just want Brave kind of get nerfed, right? We'll talk, we can make a video on that, certainly, though. Kind of going through, like, specific characters I think need tuning up or down. Like, problem characters and problem mechanics. Could be fun. Sure. Good punish on that right there. The 6/6 H2, right? Get your beak damage in. Our well-structured criticism, their barbarous complaints. Yeah, exactly. We got 0 playing if Zippy makes grand finals. We might just like by time. We might just make our way in there probably. Also, this is Hell's final. I wonder what grand finals is called. Because like we have Heaven. We already had Heaven's final. This is Hell's final. Is it like Heaven or Hell? Let's rock. Bubs, I think, is mostly balanced. Maybe the unblockable's a little silly. Yeah, I think if they remove that from him, I'm probably fine with him as he stands. Pandemonium finals? That's actually sick. Okay. Solid throw tucking, gentlemen. Oh, nice. Preemptive Brave counter from Zeram there. I think was expecting M Tessera, not L Tessera. And goodbye Zippy to react to that. It came out as a Raging Strike, because obviously he wasn't in block stun. Zippy punishes it. Good shit. That U follow-up from, like, that U Demon Flip that I believe is punishable on block. It just depends on spacing. It's -6 a lot of the time, I think. I these up, so I don't know. Nirvana finals. Get the opera going in the background. Oh, preemptive brave counter strikes again. You know what? I will say I'm glad. Makes me feel a lot better about preemptive brave counter being like probably my single like biggest weakness as a player. Makes me feel much better to see these fellas fucking up the same exact same thing. Honestly, that does certainly you know, it does help. It does help. All right, game 1 Zeram. Wow, these guys suck. What are you talking about? I'm gonna say no, they're very good. That's why them making the same mistake that I make sometimes. Well, I make it much more often than they do. Is refreshing. Taking a break, I assume. It's like taking a breath. I understand that. Files there with 10 Eldem. Brick? Yeah, so true, so true. The preemptive BC is human. Is this so good to press BC in this game? I got wanting to use it, yeah. But funny enough, like that's why it being like kind of self-balances. It being so good means that the game kind of structures a lot around like baiting it, which makes it worse. Which does in fact make it worse. Ow. Zeram is checking the matchup notes now. Honestly, I mean, based. Why not, man? We're playing for a shot at 100,000 here. You better be fucking putting the nerd emoji on. Okay. Lots of little taps here. Throw, 5U, but suddenly, I mean, Zippy's almost dead. He's got basically no blade level built up. I say that. He's now basically at blade level 5. Funny how quick things change in this dog-eat-dog world we're in. Went on Dust Loop, yep. Dust Loop said no noticeable weaknesses for Lucilius. He got scared. At the same HP right now? Oh, he's dead. Well, see, he is, right? 3 brave points? Is he dead? Oh god, no, look at this. Woo! Okay. Didn't get to watch, but I heard Steeler got top 8. Yeah! The boy was in fact in top 8. I knew you'd be pumped about that. Oh, nice. Interesting choice. I wonder why Zippy didn't go for like brave counter into specials, right? I'm sure he has his reasons. But I wonder what Zeram could have done to threaten that, right? Like if he had done like brave counter into like Iblis on blade level 5, is that not like some like basically guarantee putting Zeram on chip? Curious. I'm not even saying that to backseat. I'm saying it like literally. I wonder like to my like monkey brain that seems like the correct thing to do. So I wonder why Zippy wouldn't. It's possible that it is the correct thing to do and he just got nervous. But I'm more inclined to believe he had another plan. Okay. Oh god. That's real whiffing right there. No brave points, but BL5 means basically Charlotta also is dead in 1 touch, so who cares? And honestly, Zippy's probably not. Charlotta's mid-screen is not exactly impeccable, and the far M catches the backdash. Not Axion control. Oh, he's so good. Still Axion control. You just go down for the first one, and then you go up. That is so... okay. I see. If you don't know, Axion control, you can either like, you can do like the individual shots like that or just do the normal one. The individual shots one does more damage, but you have to do 2 of the upward shots at least, or 1 of the upward shots. So I was like, he's too far away, he can't do it, but the low one first. Very clever from Zippy. Trying to get on the board here. Tie it up with Zeram. +2 is the potato. Astro uses like a defensive tool sometimes. It's interesting. Feels risky, but unless Zeram is ready for it, it could be strange to punish. 5U? Oh, I thought he was gonna... Okay, yeah. This is... that. So, again, as funny as that looks, that is very, very good for Zeram in that situation, right? Because he's got the Brave Point lead and the HP lead. What Zippy does by committing to that, basically, is he just burns himself out. He runs out of all of his... he runs out of all his Brave Points, and then he's, you know... Zippy just... Zeram keeps 1. So again, people make fun of that interaction a lot. That is not the problem with BC, because that actually, there's nothing like strong about that really. That is just like immediately like let's speed run to the end of the round. It's basically both players saying like, you know, this resource game that this whole like fighting game is built around, let's just say fuck it and like burn everything we've got. Right. 2L putting in mad work. Yup. Nasty gal. What in the 2H for the ground bounce there? Interesting. Okay, sure. Play level 5 in. Oh, he tried to roll the English. You can't do that. Not like this. I mean, if the spacing was a little bit different, but Zippy just kind of standing in his way right there. Right? Yes, you can combo into command grab, that's right. Yeah, the collision box, basically, of Zippy. Stopping the roll there, didn't get past the Iblis. Just kind of rolls into the wall that is Lucilius and does. Zeram thought that was medium? I mean, maybe. BC Wars, the one thing I don't agree with is the decision unless you have the lead. Maybe it's to keep the corner. Yeah, I mean, again, that does not strike me as like that's not an indication that BC is broken because that's an incredibly risky thing to do, right? It's also a way to punish your opponent for being behind in the resource game. If you can try to like challenge them to it, like if they BC you and you block it and you have the lead, you can BC them back. It's basically like you're putting your dick on their forehead and saying, I have the resource advantage, you can't play this game. And they just have to accept that, like, you know, their BC got wasted, basically. And they spent the Brave point for nothing. The best team in the entire game, Morning Light Hymnus. It's good, I like it. I'm a big fan. Oh, that was tip right there. Yeah, I mean, right, Zeram just trying to do like little walk back, walk forth, some foozies. And as he's walking forward, just gets smacked by the Phosphorus right there. Good stuff. Well timed by Zippy too, right? Try to get a read. Zippy's taking a breath. Who's sitting in Grands? Elsa. Waiting for the winner of this. Both making it look like Grand Finals. I mean, it's been a great set. At this point, I mean, fighting games are entirely like a mental battle. Once you get to like this level that these two are at, right? So like realistically, it really is gonna come down to like, I know this sounds cliche, but it's true. It's gonna come down to just like who wants it more, I think, right? Like you've been playing all fucking day, you're tired, all the sets have been close, right? You got some bullshit on either side of the aisle here. Obviously a little bit more bullshit on the side of Mr. Lucilius, certainly. You just gotta stay focused and keep playing that mental game to the best of your ability. El Phosphorus kind of a nasty move, a very nice poke, certainly. Okay. Okay, sure. Counter pokes back is tough. Yeah, it's still plus on block even if you stand block it. It's just more plus if you crouch block it. BL5 achieved. He's not dead. It's a lot of damage. He's not dead though. It's a lot of damage though. He's not dead. And it sure is a lot of damage though. Yep. Ooh, baby. Mid-screen combo, ladies and gentlemen. Lucy's backthrow animation is so disrespectful, very fitting. Yeah. There's a lot of personality in the characters in this game, certainly. Okay. Tried to go over him there, catch him like whipping a throw or something. Zippy doesn't bite on chip pretty much. This isn't gonna work, is it? It does, and he's... Wow. And he's so far away, it was hard for Zippy to punish that. Tried to... Iscari probably the best option right there, fast startup. But didn't quite find it. Oh my... Dude, Zeram. The SSBA to invuln through the Phosphorus. Keep yourself off chip. And because you're so far away, Zippy didn't spot dodge the second part of that, right? Couldn't actually punish you that well. That was so... That's like such a you have to know the rules to break them type moment, right? That's such a weird fucking thing to do on Wake Up right there, but such a good decision in hindsight from Zeram. Actually insane with it. Alright. Set points for Hell's Finals right here. Zeram try to get that run back. Zeram was like the only person that's beat him in a set so far has been Elsa. If he can take Zippy out here, he can get that run back, try to get his 100 points, but that spot dodge is not what you want to see. Getting kind of poked out now. He doesn't have a kill here on Lucy from the mid-screen. Charlotte doesn't have quite that much dick. She will, in fact, run the dick mid-screen. BL5. The electricity around him is such a good visual effect. It makes it so terrifying, man. Raw Iscariot slams the potato into the ground, plants her ass. The tuber will grow in 6 to 9 months and we'll be ready to harvest. Okay, still a set point for Zeram. Let's see. Okay. Ow, ow. What is this? It's like a goddamn acoustic adaptation of Paradise Lost? This shit is so good. And Winter is jumping up and down in his seat right now, yep. It's a good spot for Zeram. Okay, Plus on block still. You gotta be so careful, man. Baram Iscariot might actually kill you because you're on 2 Brave points. So the Axion will do more damage than it otherwise would. Oh my god. Just have to go for it there. Goes in for the 6XL. Phosphorus, same timing. Zippy. Gotta be a little bit slower on the draw right there. It's still not over yet, though, in fact. Oh, the U-Tessera, though. I was gonna say, in fact, like, this combo might even be able to kill. And he catches him mashing on the 8th Sword of Lumiel right there. We tried to get DP or something. There was a gap in the middle. Didn't quite get it, whatever that was. Whew, the tension pops like a balloon right there. Jesus Christ. Zeram gets his run back against Elsa. The evil has been defeated. Not Zippy, but Lucilius. Doing magic tricks on this fucking Yordle, man. That full meter stare down, dude, that's 6XL at the end there, right? So scary for Zeram to commit to anything. He has him in the corner, but still, right? Like, Faram Iscariot, with him being on 2 Brave points, Axion does 20% more damage. He was dead, right? That's it. Like, he had to commit to something. Goes for the 6XL and actually gets it. Very... You just gotta, right? When you're playing players this well, there is no gapping. Like, you can't just, like, be 100 times better than the other guy. You just have to take risks. You just have to take risks based on reads. You gotta play that mind game. And it worked out really well for Zeram there. Just as easily, right? A couple of frames later, right? If Zippy had, like, far emmed him there, he could have just died. And we'd be singing a whole different tune. We'd be in game 5. Oh, goddamn. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. All right. The Conmay Grand Finals. Evil has been defeated. We still got Hot Lady Knight, the true final boss of CEOTaku. So true. Whew. God damn. What a great... That was not Grand Finals. What a great set, man. What a great set. So, I mean, Zippy needed those... before we get going here as they're button checking, Zippy needed those points less than anyone else, right? Of the 3 that are remaining. Right? Zippy had the most points. Zippy's over here. So, honestly, even the 3rd place there is, what, 20 points for him? 20? Yeah. So, that's still pretty good, right? Like, Zippy going up to 316 here, that's still not nothing. Like, that is still a good placement for Zippy, getting 3rd right there, right? Like, with him being ahead, just getting any kind of points helps him make sure he doesn't drop down to, like, you know, hypothetically now, if, like, you know, if Zeram wins this and gets 2nd to the next Platinum, he doesn't overtake Zippy, right? Which, like, your placement here is going to determine your seeding as well, but it's more so about, like, as more points start rolling in from these Platinum events, and they will. There's 3 big Platinum events left, and every 2nd place there is 100 points, right? And there's, you know, there's 3rd places and stuff too. So, like, as points start rolling in, it's good to just make sure you don't fall down to that bottom of that list and possibly get your qualification jeopardized. So those 20 points are still very useful for Zippy, certainly. And again, he had the most points of anyone going in here. This is definitely, like Zeram needs this a lot more than Elsa does. This will be a huge, like, reset into dub for Zeram here. Getting these 100. That he's knocking on the door of qualification at that point, right? Again, this is a quick set the stage here. Elsa, already, like, at the bottom end of qualification. So again, Elsa definitely would love to have 348 points, right? Guaranteed 45, so guaranteed to be, like, a right around tier after this. But, like, would definitely love to have the extra 100. But, I mean, Zeram needs this a lot more, certainly. You also know the nearest for the button checks. Nearest for the button checks. The points also factor into seeding? Yeah. It's top 16, right? What's up, the one who foreshadowed himself, playing Vera here. How's Zeram doing? Please don't play the old bag. He's playing, yeah, Zeram Catalina. Would have been hyped, though? Yeah, I mean, listen. You missed it, Faith. At the beginning of this, like, the first match that Elsa played, they went near for the button check, and I think it was J2 or Zero, I think it was J2, said, like, you know, like, this is how you know it's a button check, like, implying that because Elsa picked near, it can't be a serious match. And I was like, damn. Like, how far we've gone, right? How far we've come from Release Grand Blue, where now it's like, because Elsa picked near, we like, know that they're not serious, and that it must be a button check. Top 1 and top 2 characters facing off, so true. Broken-ass Potato and bottom 1 balanced Catalina. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Now, dog, actually, for grand finals, where the fuck is give me some existence. There you go. That's that good shit. I want that existence. It's called Final Battle. I like that. Yeah. All right, round 1 to Zeram. Catalina, my main. I want to bring my Catalina back from the dead. So true. Was the first to ask. He just held the 5U the whole time, man. Zeram swinging into it. Multiple rapid swings like that, though, can be good, right? You can kind of beat out her follow-ups potentially, or like also just, you know, multi-hit through the shield, if need be. I'll take, I think, Existence and L theme. Yeah, I'll take. Bad take. Disgusting take. But music is subjective, so it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Oh, that's safe to DPs? Wait a minute. That's like a safe jump off Demon Flip? Maybe the Charlotta character is top 1. What the fuck? That's safe to UDPs? What in the fuck? Yeah, whatever you say, Zero. We'll die on that hill. Maybe the Charlotta character is broken. What's going on, Becca? Very few characters that can like safe Oki UDPs like that. Hi, I'm new. Hello, Julie. Nice to have you. We're in the finals of a pretty big tournament right here. So, you know, come watch some real strong players go at it. Zeram, heard you said about Charlotta? Apparently. My fucking bad, big dog. I was unfamiliar with your game. Jesus Christ. By now. Zeram, please don't get her nerfed. Zeram making her ass look broken right now. We'll see. Elsa on chip is a horrible spot to be. Nice hat the Brave counter there. It was literally checkmated otherwise. There was no way out of the chip at that point. Ah. Same thing, man. Same thing. Yeah, I mean, chip is just a tough place to be, right? It's a couple octaves too high for me, unfortunately. What's going on, Tubby? That was checkmate, yeah. I mean, you know, chip is a horrible place to be in this game, certainly. There are many, many different checkmates you can concoct. Getting Granblue today or tomorrow, lol, but it's fun to watch. Yo, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, if you're watching this right now, you don't have Granblue, it's 50% off. So you can definitely get the game cheaper than normal, and there's also a free-to-play version. If you want to try that out, you get Gran and a couple of other characters that rotate every week. Right? It's a great game. It's fun. Season 2 is coming up soon. Right? Tournament circuit is heating up too, so a great time to like watch a lot of strong competitors. There's rarely the only other time, like honestly, I'd say this is probably the best time to get into Granblue. The only other time that would have like been equivalently so might have been like when the game launched or something. But honestly, this might be a better time than when the game launched. It's much more balanced right now. Ow. Chip is damned if you do and damned if you don't. Yeah, I mean, it's a bad situation. There's sometimes Chip is just unwinnable, right? The goal is definitely to avoid getting there in the first place, rather than like actually try to win once you're in Chip. You can do that, but oftentimes it's a robbery. Okay, roller skates. Oh, a drop. Interesting. Get that the Grand's jitters a little bit, possibly, on Elsa. Bub's theme. Yeah. Oh boy. Nice 6XL, jackass. Zeram 2-0. I'm telling you, man, Zeram needs this. You can tell. Zeram playing like the rent is due. 2-0 against Elsa here. I mean, Elsa is, like, they sent Zeram to losers, right? They sent Zeram to losers in winners, but winners finals, heaven's finals, but again. Zeram playing like he's behind 3 payments and his landlord's knocking on his door as we speak. I'm getting the deluxe, getting all the DLCs and more color options for extra $10, kind of sick. Yeah, that's also on sale. Great time if you want to get like all the season pass and stuff like that. It's a great time for it, certainly. Elsa got the payment? Nah. You can get like all the DLC for the price of what normally would just be the base game. No. Funny as hell, Arceus completely dismissing your skills as a player to try to say you only won because your broken ass character get nerfed. What are you talking about? In what way? You cool if they made 6XL only plus space then would actually make sense? That's such a big... People need to be like really careful suggesting these gigantic system-wide changes, man. Like that, I can't tell you it's a good idea or a bad idea, but oh my, that is such a gigantic change to the game that like I gotta think about that like really long and hard before I agree or disagree with that, you know? Zeram cooking? Zeram's on reset point, man. Like he's absolutely cooking. Ah, yeah. Gotcha, Ignis. I had to tell someone that yesterday. Like, how do people like suggest these like gigantic system-wide changes so confidently? Like, how are you so brave, man? Like, I have no idea what, like, I have no idea what the fuck that would do to the game. Maybe it makes it 100 times better. Maybe it breaks every matchup in the game. I don't know. 6XL is such a big cornerstone of like offense and defense in this game. I don't know how that works. If they change BC, we'll want to be cautious. Also wanting 6XL change. I mean, yeah. Oh, dude. multiple big system changes at once. Let's be. That's why again, it took me 9 months of playing this game like for hours every day to go. Okay, BC. This is exactly how I want BC nerfed, right? Not like maybe I'm too cautious, but still. Ow. Wow, they're good. Oh yeah. Still reset points for Zeram right here. Hear me out. BC punishable on spot dodge. That's an interesting choice. Like yeah, it could be. It could be. I still think, personally, for me, the most egregious part of BC is not it being safe on bait. It's not it being plus on block. It's not it being like a strong tool. It's it hard knockdowning on Brave counter. Sorry, on counter hit. If we get rid of that, I think BC is mostly balanced. Maybe a little strong still, but I think it should be a little strong with the way this game is set up. Character I like to watch the most is Percival. Are they good? Percival is very good. They're a little rare. There's not a ton of like high-level Percivals. More so in Japan, actually. Oh, reset with the perfect. Jesus Christ. Sheesh. Okay, oh, dude. I'm telling you, man. Zeram's rent is due, man. That's Charlotta? Not even close. Yeah, I mean, at least in North America, at least. I'm not sure if there's some, like, cracked Japanese Charlotta. But Zeram is, like... I mean, I don't want to... I'm sorry if I'm disrespecting anyone who I'm forgetting about, but Zeram is, like, the only relevant Charlotta, right? Toro and Verum are the only Percivals that come to mind to me, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Percival is relatively rare. There's a very strong Japanese one by the name of Toro. But yeah, Percival is quite strong, yes. It's like not close, yeah. I mean, Zeram is that guy, right? He's a character specialist. He is the guy making Charlotta work right now. Like, is there even another Charlotta in top 32 of this bracket, unironically? There's no other Charlottas in top 8. There might not, I don't think there was a Charlotta in top 16. Was there a Charlotta in top 32 of this gold event? Like, this is why, again, this is why people will look at stuff like this and they'll be like, yeah, like, I'm making jokes about, like, maybe Charlotta is broken. But I'm like, no, like, this is this utmost proof that, no, Zeram is fucking insane, right? And, yes, the character has strengths, obviously. But, like, Zeram is just maximizing him and putting this little potato on his back, right? If Charlotta was really that good, where the fuck are all the other Charlottas that are kicking ass? These boys are sweating for real? Yep. I don't blame it's high stakes. Yeah, I mean, this is not the tournament itself, but we are playing for qualification to win $100,000 here, right? So, I mean, we gotta be sweating. If we're not sweating here, what the fuck are we doing? It's like a really good year's salary, man. Okay. This is the nice part about being winners, though, right? Elsa gets to basically, like, Elsa got 3 1s, but it doesn't matter. All Zeram did, Zeram was playing out of his mind. All he did was make the set even, right? Elsa gets all this time to sort of just, like, try and read and download, and they get a whole fresh new set to do their best in. Well, let's see. I mean, the other problem, though, is Zeram is definitely coming in with momentum, right? Brick always sweating. He sees Liba and Wall Brawl praises parlay hits. Yep. Use a Riha-ass theme, man. Same is true for Zeta. If he's so good, where the people playing her, I say we buffer. That's. I mean, I still think the problem with Zeta is more so just that, like, at a certain point, things are sort of. It's hard to really argue something, right? It's hard to really argue character strength at a certain point, right? But it's true. I think the big problem with Zeta is that while what she does is very good, there are characters that are equally good or better that are just much simpler to play, right? I think the reason that Zeta is rare is not due to her lack of character strength. It's due to, like, the fuzzy is, like, still difficult enough that, like, even, like, the Zeta 1 tricks, they'll mess it up, like, 5% of the time or something. Whereas, like, there's no real way, like, a lot of the very strong top tiers, just, you know, what they do is simple, strong, effective, and you don't have to really worry about it too hard, right? Zeram is cooking. So, again, Zeta, I wouldn't say, using safe jump to seduce my opponent to SBA, SBA, DP, shimmying also a good strategy. I'm still a Vera main, so I should know. I mean, shimmying is not a good strategy against supers, oftentimes, but safe jumps is good. Shimmying is good, just not against SBAs, necessarily. DP is possibly. It's gonna be a sweep? Maybe. We'll see. Zeram, again, I'm telling you, man, he's playing like his kid is starving in the background. Oh, ow. I have nothing but respect for it. I got nothing but respect for my president. Oh, crouches onto the fireball there. That's funny. The easiest and strong weapons are chosen the most. Op versus Scout. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think what Zeta does is actually, like, I think Zeta is actually just straight up one of the strongest characters in the game. The problem is that, like, she is just more difficult to play. right? And it's not like the execution is such a high barrier that like people are gonna be like genuinely fucking up often at high level. It's just that like, you know, why would you necessarily, right? Why would you when you could just play like Belial or Catalina or Lucilius, right? Or like characters that are a little bit more. And also, I will say, I think a lot of the Zeta players that would exist, right, are actually Grimnir players, in my opinion.
So, nerd.
Yo, Trinity Navy, what's going on? The one beginner tournament I was gonna partake in today got canceled. I'm just hanging out here. Oh, that's sad. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it runs, you know, next week if it's weekly. Kelly's little shield dance seems good. What the hell? Oh, it's really good. Yeah. Her little shield is really good. It's very good. It's like one of the best moves in the game, actually. Zeta being the strongest character is a crazy take for me. I don't think she's the strongest character. Honest, I mean, if you exclude execution requirements, I think she's at least in the like that discussion. But again, I think it's just she will be picked less often. I mean, Zeta just has the best offense in the game, besides maybe Vasaraga? Probably, right? She has good defense as well, she's got good buttons. The problem is the execution to do that, right? Yeah, no sweep, unfortunately. A 50-50? Not even. It's a high damage looping 50-50 that works off every hit. And comes built in with an incredibly strong and dangerous BC bait. And she's got good defense with Rhapsody, and she's got good neutral. And she's got good ultimate skills, and she's got good zoning, right? Zeta, like the idea that Zeta is not in contention for strongest character in the game is insane to me. The problem is that to access that strength is more difficult because it's more technically demanding than it would be to do so for Catalina, for Belial, for Siegfried, for Lucilius, right? For most of the other top tiers. As a beginner, who's the Tim Duncan of this game? Who's Mr. Fundamentals? Honestly, probably Belial. Probably Belial. Very strong character, and the kind of character that like fundamentals will straight up carry you. Showtime's the only Zeta who's like really good. Yeah, I mean, there's not. I mean, Bread is pretty good too, right? Bread's pretty good, certainly. Lodius is a very strong like online warrior, but I'm not sure how many tournaments he joins. Also dropping a lot. I mean, you're in Grands, man. You're in Grands. Oh, catches him with the H-enchanted lance. You're dead? Yeah, you are. Okay, hold on. Again, right? Even after losing all of those games, Elsa ahead in the set now. Would you like me to pick up Zeta? I'll do it right now. I'm not a big Zeta believer, but I'll make a bet. I don't care whether you pick up Zeta or not, good sir. Do what you find enjoyable. Oh, ooh, nice. The secondary hit right there, right? Multi-hits like that are very nice to get through Cat's 5U if you can help it. I think Zeta's actually just top 1 if you nerf BC. I mean, she has one of the best BC baits in the game, so if that's what's stopping her, then she's probably already top 1. I still think her, like, really, the only problem is it is just more difficult to do what she needs to do than it is for other characters. If you have a fuzzy overhead you can convert from, you're just a really good character in this game, yeah. And then she also has a bunch of other good shit too, and has the best fuzzy overhead. So. Alright, hold on. This is a big game, right? Whoever goes up here is pretty wild. Pretty much in a great spot. What jumps over this? You can do that? That's got to be a Charlotta special, right? Because her momentum is so fast. Like, you can get out of the way with her jumping time. I feel like most characters get clipped there, right? By that slash. That's got to be like a Charlotta special. Dude, this Zeram, he uses every part of the Cal, man. Like, how do you even know that works, right? Oh, he's not dead. Not dead. Ah, but again, man, that fake meaty, and he can delay it to make it real, right? That's so nasty. Like, that Oki. Goddamn. Again, the preemptive Brave counter from Elsa. I agree, Ignis, I agree. Tournament set potential, yeah. Zeram needs this, man. Zeram needs these points more than Elsa does, certainly. So Elsa would love to have them, too. If Zeram wins this and gets second to Frosty, he's probably guaranteed qualification for AWT. Those are two very big asks, certainly. But I mean, he's pretty close to one of them, right here. This is Swords' theme, right? Shit goes hard as hell. All right, Elsa taking some water there, taking a break. Gotta focus up. Again, it's a mental game, right? It's a mental game. At this point, like, they know the RPS, they understand the game. No one's getting surprised by anything. Though I think maybe Elsa didn't expect that that UDP to get blocked, right? Like, they know the deal, they know the game. It really just comes down to this, like, mental game and just not getting exhausted on, like, game 7 of this best of 5 where you just have to be locked in the entire time or something. Sorcy makes me want to hit the gym. I'm with you, dog. Fucking thing's called Macho Ultimatum. What are we doing here, fellas? Okay. Is Matera rare? I'm a Testament main and Strive, so Matera someone looking forward to trying that. Matera is... There's a lot. So the thing is, there's a big roster in this game. There's like 35 characters. So like there, like you see, like this top 8, like in this bracket, right? Like there are 8 different characters here, right? This game is pretty diverse. So like very few characters are like showing up all the goddamn time. Matera exists. She's relatively rare, I would say. If you play Testaments, look into Beelzebub, Julie. I think you would like you know, some zoning, some big normals, right? Some like nonsense in the air with like he has a dive kick. If you like Testament, I would recommend like take a look at Beelzebub and see what you think. Teleport tool, yeah, exactly. He's got a teleport as well. It's true. Honestly, if Beelzebub told me he was non-binary, I believe him. I mean, if anyone told me they were non-binary, I believe them. But I was saying, like, you know, he at least he passes, certainly. He could just be Testament. Tournament point for Zeram, indeed. Alright, Elsa, what you got here? Oh, nice reaction. DP on the Blanca ball right there, sure. Bubs is technically trans? What the? Oh, because Hallel Ben Shalem or whatever. That might be like a fucking character from the Torah or something. But you know what I'm talking about. A little pacifier girly. Ow. Oh, preemptive brave counter again? No. No, not like this. So good by Zeram, man, leaving these gaps in the pressure. This is rough now. You're in the corner. Again, goes for that, makes it real this time, makes that dive kick meaty. Oh, dude, I'm so... How the fuck do they play it? I'm so nervous just watching this. Oh, the 2L connects! Lots of chip. So much chip from that 2-1-4. You had the brave counter earlier, man. Oh, the 6-6M. He hasn't used it the whole set. Oh, that is so disgusting. That's so nasty, man. Well, good stuff, man. Good stuff. You can't be seeing that move for the last set anymore? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Thank you. They both put their head down. I mean, that's just that pressure. Oh, yeah, the you are dog shit. He says it.
There we go.
You are dog shit. There, that's my goat right there.
The entire year. So many of these,
yeah, I mean, both of them put their heads down because the pressure just pops like a balloon, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, like how just stressful that is. You are dog shit, arimasu. Yeah.
Once again,
oh man, good man, good shit.
What an amazing run it was.
What a dude, how does he do it?
I told you, crowd. I told you.
He told you. He told you.
Dark horse, this wild
Zero told
card.
you.
Yeah. In the Arc World Tour.
Oh man.
Still has a little bit of room to get up.
Yeah, I mean, so officially now, right? So Zeram sits at 211 points. Elsa got 45, so they go to 296. Right? So they go to Zippy's old, or 293. Zippy goes to 316, right? But that's huge for Zeram. Zeram now very close to overtaking space here for this spot. Fittison even, I mean, so hypothetically, so hypothetically say that Zeram gets second at Frosty's, right? He's now at 311. That he's set, right? If he gets third at Frosty's, depending on what space and Fittison get up to, right? Then he very well could still be set, right? He's kind of running out of time, but that weenie is huge. That really puts him in so much better position to potentially try and get into the finals right here. Oh, man. Uni 2 is platinum only, no point system. Oh, how strange. All right. That's a good tournament. That was really fun. Shout out, Zeram, man. I'm telling you. He's doing shit with this Charlotta. His Charlotta's different. No one even comes close to making this character look as strong as he does, which has to mean that it's just all him, man. What a fucking guy. What a guy.